No, you're not getting no. Nope, you're not.
Squad. What up? Squad up. Come on in. It's another Friday. Get the kids put away. Sorry. My cell phone. I need more color. The sun's going away. My color's going away. I don't like it. Squad up, rolling. No amp music, and you can't monetize it or whatever. Boom, boom, pow. 4 people in the house. Don't forget to press like on the way in. Y'all already know. Feels weird. Keep saying it over and over again. It's like we desperate and shit for likes. What up, Anita? Squad Dizzle. And you got to constantly remind everybody to press like.
Hi guys, welcome. It's freaking Friday. It was a long week. How was your week? Anita, how are you feeling? Hey, Dolores.
Squad.
Hey, Arlene.
Squad.
Thank you. I'm going that boho. I'm comfortable today. I was comfortable all day. Dolores Ola from Fort Worth. That's Florida. Hey, Jackie.
All right, we're sending our love out there to Florida.
Yes. Who's in Florida right now?
We're saying, deadly.
How is everybody doing? That's what I wanted to know.
You saw that one video the freaking dude was sitting on a lawn chair.
No.
But his street is underwater. He's sitting in a lawn chair and there's a freaking alligator that would, if the water wasn't there, would be in the middle of the street. It's crazy. In Florida, dude, just
hey, Britt. No, not good at all. But I live for your lives. Aww. See, that's why I'm still here, guys. That's why I'm still here, because your girl. It's a lot. It's a lot, but I promised you guys that I would be here. I know that I'm not posting as much, even though I have things lined up. But that's why I promised you that I would continue at least doing Friday, because when I go live on Friday, it feels like a normal routine. We relax, talk about the week.
Feels like an ending of the week. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Because I really wasn't feeling it.
Well, even with working though, right? Friday kind of means it sucks getting paid bi-weekly though. I'm about to say bilingual. But next Friday, you're gonna be like, "Whoa, it's payday!"
I hope so. This week, guys, was rough. It was rough for you, girl. This week started with my period, and it was so rough. And I have PMDD too. So it's it takes over my whole body. And this week was rough. Going to work full on, first day, cramps, just my brain was just so foggy, anxiety, all that. But I made it and I was like, oh my God, okay. I just got to make it through the day. I got this. I came home. I recouped. And this whole week been it's been rough. I think because I'm not getting as much coffee in my system. Usually I'll wake up, right? My routine is wake up, drink 2 cups of coffee, go to the bathroom, smoke my cigarettes, and then carry on with my day. Now it's I wake up, have 1 cup of coffee. I'm not smoking as much. I'm working, so I can't smoke. So it's my body is, and this week was also, what word? What's up, Britt? Thank you, babe. Love y'all. I started my channel this week. I'm going to go live maybe tomorrow. Right. Word? Yes. Okay, girl. I had my first dose of YouTube bullying, being a mod on another channel, and it's unfortunate how many mean people are on YouTube. Yes. But
don't let it discourage
you. Britt, you've been around for a minute. You know how it goes. You know what to keep to yourself. You know what to, you know how to react. Right. Sometimes you got to let them have it. Sometimes you just let it bypass, but you got this, girl. You got this. Is it? So this is your channel name, B Crunk?
Yeah, we'll be tuning in. Don't you worry.
Let me go.
You can't miss the grand opening.
B. Hold on. I want to not forget. Yeah, I got you. Okay.
That's dope.
Okay. Hold on a second. We're watching.
Not able to walk with the machine helping me breathe. Finding out I had an infected heart valve and congestive heart failure from using the same needle repeatedly to use heroin. I went from this beautiful girl to a
wow. Okay, so is your
with the machine helping me.
Guys, go check out her channel. Show her love. She already got 185 subscribers. She only got one video. My bell is on because I want to hear your story. Yes, there's going to be freaking haters. But all of us here, we're going to be there to support you. So, and all of the people here do not discriminate. If that is what you're going to do, are you going to tell your story? Are you going to go like story by story by story, your life? Because her first video was about addiction. So I feel that. So, you know what I'm saying? Like anybody who has come out of addiction.
Yeah, we've all been touched by somebody.
We
all got to
give it to you. Yes. If you know my story, you know my father was an addict.
But not everybody gets out
of it.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is good. Brett, right? Brett.
Yeah, it's Brett. It's B Crunk. B Crunk.
She got a gangster now. She got a gangster name now and shit. Okay.
Exactly. If you have haters, that means you're doing something right. So, and
don't focus
of course,
on the haters. They're gonna be there.
Not everybody is gonna agree to your story, and people are gonna talk junk. But salute to your hubby, Kilo, too. Thanks so much, girl. I'm going to share my addiction story and talk about the true crime and all kinds of different things. Okay, yay! Because I like true crime. I do. All right, guys. So do me a favor. I'm going to see the people drop for a second. I want to see the view count drop because I want you guys to go over to B Crunk. It looked like she was the only name there, B Crunk, and go subscribe to her channel. Because I'm there for it. You don't want to miss that live. I'm there for it. Yep.
Support the community, man.
And then come back.
Stronger together.
And then come back and hit the like. We got 9 likes. We got 16 people up in here. We need more likes.
We need more. That's how you gotta do it. You don't feel like counting.
Hey, Bam. What's up, baby?
Take my word for it that I'm smart.
Oh. What you mean I didn't have to do that? You have been with us for a minute. Why wouldn't I not do that? Especially if you're telling your story and you know what I'm saying?
We got to build each other up. We spend enough time, this as a society tearing each other down. Like we got to build each other up. But I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Girl.
Thank you, Bam.
Like George lifted me up. I was thinking like we could help somebody up, but then I was thinking about George with his hand on my butt and shit. Oh, Lord. No homo or nothing, but I'm just thinking like we're gonna help her up, and not that my hand was on her butt, but like somebody was really trying hard to get her on top. You know what I'm saying?
Let me hit the like button for my other accounts. Yes, do that, baby. Yes. Look at us. We got 16 and 15 likes. That's what I'm talking about.
That's how easy that was.
You guys has always been amazing. Kilo is giving me life. Kilo is giving me life today because the last couple lives, Kilo was giving me death. Stairs. No.
I didn't think. Jesus.
Today's a good day.
It can't be all the way good.
But back what I was saying, what was I saying? Oh, about working through anxiety and
the whole routine, like your first period in your new job.
My period and everything.
That's got to be rough. See, that's something, you don't think about.
That's
women.
Okay.
You don't think that they're having a rough day because their vagina's on bleeding and shit.
I think I did it. I think I did a pretty damn good job, but let me tell you, I really
because all the blood is rushing.
I really thought no. Some women don't get like that.
Good?
Some women don't get like that, babe.
No, you sure?
No, not everybody gets like that. I think it's the PMDD and the fact that I'm 40.
I don't know what that shit is. EPMD?
No,
because I know their music real good. You know what I'm saying?
If you don't know what PMDD is, let's look it up.
Yeah, that's when guys' ears just turn off by accident. Like, we want to be in the conversation, but we're like, it's like, it ain't really for me and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all of a sudden, I gotta take a poop and shit. Like, babe, my stomach.
Ooh, girl, yes, your anxiety was high. See, mine would be high before the dental appointment, where I would be sitting in the dentist chair. See, this is why I love my dentist, because my dentist knows that I have anxiety. He knows that I have high blood pressure. And when I sit there and my lip, because you know how you got to keep your mouth open, my lip will go like this.
It'll twitch.
And I will, it will switch. Okay. And I cannot stop it. And so I will legit go like this.
And hold it firm because he's such a good
doctor. And hold it. I can't do it. I don't like my lip twitching. He's like, no, you're okay. You're okay. And then he puts a little suction thing there and it helps it. So if you have a lip twitch, tell him to put that suction, put something there. But, yep. Menstrual dysmorphic disorder. Yep. Symptoms causing
mighty morphic disorder.
Premenstrual dysphoric disorder.
It's like Power Rangers charging up his shit to say that shit again.
Yeah.
You gotta say that shit again, but you gotta do like hand gesture shit. Mighty morphin hyphen mivers, whatever you said. That shit was mad hilarious. Sorry. This is serious, Kilo. This is what women go through. The EPMD. Go ahead, hit them.
No, Let's
talk about it.
I hate when they give it like this, where you have to like press next. Yeah,
that's whack. And you never get there. You're just pressing next.
Okay, so like, PMDD is different from PMS. Okay, I used to think I just got PMS. But when I talked to my GYN and I told them
GYN,
gynecologist,
PMS, GYN, EP, PD, everything is just letters.
Ooh.
Let's get to the ABCs and XYZs of this. Come on.
That's PMS on Adderall. Yeah, for real. So, it says symptoms include feeling of hopelessness, crippling panic, and rage, and can impair in personal relationships and negatively affect an individual's quality of life. If these symptoms persist for more than 2 to 3 menstrual cycles, doctors may start to formulate a diagnosis. So I had no idea.
That's crazy.
And when I went and I told them, I was like, I feel like a different person. Like when I have my, like getting my period. And it usually starts about a week and a half after I get my period. Like the minute I ovulate, I feel my mood drop and I feel different. Like I no longer am in that good week and I start my PMS, which then turns into the PMDD. And you feel all sorts of crazy and just, you know, that you're not yourself. And so when I went there, he said, well, you have PMDD. And he said, there are things that you could take for it, but you're already on it. So, and as far as my anxiety meds, my Paxil, you guys know I've been on that for years. So yeah, it's hard. But knowing that it's PMDD or my PMS or whatever you want to call it really kind of helps me get through, because if you have anxiety, you know, you're thinking like, why am I feeling like this? And so if it's right before my period or even right after, knowing kind of helps you understand and be like, okay, I'm not going crazy.
Well, yeah,
it's just my PMDD
every month, right? So like,
some months are easier than others.
You know it's gonna come.
This month was bad. This month was bad, and I did not think, like when I went to work, I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna bleed through my pants. I'm bleeding so heavy. I can't focus. I need to focus. You know, it's a new job. I'm like, I cannot. And I do love my job, guys. And I'm like, I cannot let this fucking PMDD, anxiety, panic take my happiness from me, because I'm happy. And so, yeah. But so if you have that, I'm the same way. I'm glad. I'm aware about it. I just remind myself it'll pass, exactly. And like, not to dwell on it. Yeah.
Let me chill, because you know what? I know I get like this. You know.
Hey, Crystal,
it's like one
Robin.
Thing. It's like easy to panic when you're like, oh my God, why am I going through this? But once you know why, it's like, whatever.
Oh, I've been reading this book. I think I left it in the car. I've been reading this book. I'm going to screenshot it for you guys. And it really kind of helps me out. It's about your subconscious and your conscious mind. How your subconscious mind works with your conscious mind. It's crazy. So just be aware of the people you surround yourself with.
Yeah, you want to have good energy. Because I can imagine it's like having a bad trip, right? Like your period could be either good or bad depending on who's around you. Like if you're always around me with your period, you're gonna be like, motherfucker, I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
Well, it was bad. Okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
I started the job right before I got my period. So I was going through my PMDD and my PMS. And then a week later, because I think I've been working for almost 3 weeks now, I think 3 weeks. And
forever now.
Yeah, it does feel like forever. It feels like I've been there forever.
Right.
And now I'm like, I went through my whole entire period working, and now it's like, now I'm kind of going through, like I was saying, like not drinking as much coffee, not smoking as much cigarettes. So it's like, I feel like my whole body's going through something.
Which is actually really good if you think about it.
It is good.
Like,
it is.
It's crazy because now you're out your regular routine. But
hey, Yvonne.
it's more
hey, Tanya.
Of a healthier change. You know?
Mm-hmm. It is.
But I can only imagine you had it all mapped out. It's like, yo, I know exactly what I'm doing. I've been doing this shit for 18 years. You know what I mean? Like, and now you're waking up, getting that 1 cup of coffee off to work.
Yep, 1 cup of coffee,
doing
and
what you gotta do. You're on your feet. You're on your mind. You're bleeding out.
Yep. Like, oh my God, I'm running to the bathroom.
You're checking the seat every time you sit up.
I know, it's serious. And I do not like wearing tampons, so.
It's gotta suck to be a girl, man. I can't imagine just sitting there with a whole like ball of toilet paper. Like imagine that, just sitting with a whole toilet ball of paper on your ass.
Right, Crystal? Like, that's what I figured.
Don't sound like fun.
Crystal said your body will start getting used to it. Because my mother was like, maybe you should take like a cup of coffee with you to work. And I'm like, I don't know. I'm kind of already in through a week. So I don't know.
I'm surprised they don't got coffee there.
They probably do, but
bro, you need to speak
I'm
up.
I'm so busy to be like, I'm
coffee?
so busy to even be like, hold on, let me go get a cup of coffee. Like, I'm so busy. Like, I don't know. And then they're not going to have my creamer there, you know?
Slowly but surely.
Bring a little coffee pot, right?
Your little, yeah.
Bring my own little coffee pot.
In. Where the water at?
I cannot function without a cup of coffee either. But listen, in the morning, it usually would take me at least an hour to like my brain to start functioning. It still does actually. I wake up at like 8 o'clock and I'm out the house by 9 o'clock or like 9:10. And usually I'm only getting like a half an hour now. And then I'm like out. So yeah, unfortunately I've had to cut off people I thought were friends over the years, had to be selfish for once to better myself, my mind, body, and soul. Ooh, Crystal, yes. You know what? And I was thinking about that because sometimes I often do think of my ex-best friend. I do. And for a while I've been wanting to talk about it, but don't really know the right things to say, but I have been thinking about her. We fell off probably about 3 years ago.
Seemed like forever.
Basically, for the reason that you just said, like for my mind, body, and soul, I knew that she was no longer the same friend.
She was going for something. Yeah.
And it was her mental health.
Yeah,
but it comes to a point where even your best friend's mental health starts affecting your own mental health. And it's so sad that I became the bad guy in her eyes. And it was hard for me because I'm like, wait, I don't. And everybody says, like Keela will even say, she always had something against you. She always wanted to be you. She always, you know, or she wasn't a good friend. Like, you know, it is
like
sad.
She wasn't giving back. Like, she wasn't giving back. She wasn't pouring back.
And you know what? For years, I was always like, you know what? I don't even care. Like, it's my best friend. I know, you know, hey, Amy, I know why she's like the way she is. But at the same time, I didn't deserve that, you know? So at a point in time, I was thinking, hey, Nana's journey.
Man, especially when you have kids, bro, it just seemed like you never get back to that level of like when you're fresh, young, and you're fresh out of school, bro, you got billions of friends, bro, everywhere. Everything is something, a memory. But then you start cutting everybody off. You start having a family of your own. You start walking your own path, and then you don't really have no friends. You can count them in your hands. Like even with me, because
I cut everybody
all my little
off.
friends are in Buffalo, New York. So here it was like my only real friend like that I hung out with all the time was George. And then you see how me and George ain't like it's like weird, right?
That's
like,
what I've been doing.
It's like,
well, not my coffee, but go ahead, baby.
It's like it's weird because you get to a place where you cut off all your old friends because they weren't serving you at the time of you being a family and this and that or whatever, finding yourself.
For a man, right?
And then you get to your point for anybody. Well, then you get to a point in your life where your kids are all grown up and you want to start having friends, but you never let nobody in like when you was a kid. Like everyone it's just associates. Like
no, because
we're just good associates, but like no one really becomes like. Maybe I'm speaking just for myself.
No,
but I feel like I got to a point, bro. I knew everybody. Like everybody was my homie. Like, bro, like, and then I get to a point now. I have all these kids, and I move out of a comfortable area, and I'm a place where nobody knows me, and now at this point, people are just really associates.
Right, Crystal. That's what I'm saying. Crystal said I only have one real friend. Unfortunately, she's really bad on drugs, and I can't help her. Basically. That is kind of how it was, except she wasn't bad on drugs. But I mean,
and I got my story too with George. He wasn't on drugs, but bro, I couldn't help him. Mm-mm. It's like in it, but like that's what I'm trying to say. Like, bro, we don't got nobody, and it sucks, man. When you can't reach,
we got each other, and that's really
different.
I mean, besides like
that's different.
Your family, like, and your family's like your family. Well, my family. That's all I really need. Like, I do have friends. I have friends like Christy, and I do have friends if I want to go out.
You have definitely more.
But I don't really. I'm busy. Like, I think it's different.
That's that. See, it's because you're older now. You don't got time to be as young and we're gonna go to the club and this. No, I'm tired when I get home. I don't.
Well, I'm not tired.
We're buddies, but I'm not trying to hang out like. Like we don't let nobody in like that no more. Like we're at that age now. Like even if we meet other people and we like, I really like them.
Right, Crystal? Yeah,
they're still gonna just wind up becoming like good associates.
Well,
maybe I'm wrong. I mean,
Crystal said, with friends like that, we don't need enemies. Yes, I agree with you. How did we become the bad person?
That's how I felt with George too. It's crazy how it all connects, but it's all different. Equals different somehow. Equals drugs. Equals homelessness. Equal disability. Equal mental health.
I think that's what happened, and it's so sad. But you know what? My ex-best friend, our kids grew up as cousins because I knew her since I was 10, and then I think it was when I was like 36, 37, 40, maybe 36 or 37. I don't know, but I was on YouTube when it all happened. It all went down on YouTube. I was like, you know what? She cut me off on everything. I had no idea why. She was maybe having a bad couple days. I don't know, but I wasn't about to have it again. It happened to me before. If you guys want to look back in it, I think I might have deleted it because anyway, she blocked me off of everything. And I'm like, you know what? You're not going to do this to me. You can't block me off my platform. And I'm going to say how I really feel now. And I let out everything I was holding in for so many years. All the stuff that you felt like, no, I can't tell her that because it's going to hurt her and she's sensitive and she's going to take it the wrong way. And you know what I'm saying? Nah, your best friend is not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to be able to talk to your best friend about anything. And there was a point that I just felt like I could not talk to her. And my problems were too much for her. Because she was already having her own problems, right? So,
like she could come to Meli with her problems because Meli was strong enough to help her. But then when Meli needed help, she was too weak to be Meli's friend.
Right.
So she would purposely avoid.
You remember
Meli.
Amy? Yeah, and it was killing me inside. And then when my son was going through what he was going through, she wasn't there for me, and I was like, you know what? And then she blocked me. I was like, you know what? You're blocking me at a time in life that I finally needed you. And at that point, I was like, you know what? I got my husband. That has always been there. And like I just couldn't do it no more. So, I mean, yeah, there comes a point in time where good friendships once were good friendships become very toxic and you have to let it go. And no matter how bad you feel about it and you feel like you can't, sometimes it's just the best thing for you.
Yeah. Yes.
Kicking it with Kay. What's up, baby? This is her first time on the live.
It was good.
Don't forget to hit the like.
Glad you made it.
Oh, wow. I lost my best friend first. I lost my best friend because I didn't tell her first that I had cancer. Are you kidding me?
Wait, what?
Wow, that is
she
crazy.
Could be mad, but don't wait. What?
That is
she
crazy.
Was a coward. I think she flipped it on you. I think she tried to give you ownership so she wouldn't take it.
Yeah, I do. I still wish her well. And my kids never stopped, except for Angie, because Angie was little. But Tony and Laylo, they still talk to her kids.
Yeah.
They still call each other cousins. So, But I haven't seen her in a while.
Even if we see her, we trigger her. She's weird. I don't want to say that she's weird because once again, I don't wish her no harm. I liked it, all of them.
Family is everything. Even the family that is not your blood. You know what I'm saying? Those are the closest people. And that was another thing. She always got jealous of anybody else who I was close with.
Yeah, like Meli can have new friends, but she can have new friends.
Right.
She can hang out with new people.
But I couldn't.
Meli
and she couldn't stand that I had friends
weird.
Here. You guys. It was so weird. It was weird. Anyway, I'm not kidding, but I was trying to tell her face to face. That is not a good enough reason for her to be like,
nah, that was that was a cop out. Like, wait, what? Like, yeah, I don't care. We're best friends or whatever. Like,
I learned through my.
You can be mad at me if you don't treat me like that. You don't
the
run.
True meaning of friendship. Aww, yeah, that's cute. That is cute. I know. You don't know really until, well, I don't know. Some daughters could be real harsh. Like my sister with my mother. Oh my God. By the way, guys, my sister. Should I talk about that?
Why not? Platform. It's about anything you want.
So, okay. So my sister, I don't know if you remember my sister. If you do, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you remember my sister. I did not tell you guys about this, but I'm going to tell you now because it's still a journey within my own life.
Well, yeah, it's going to help somebody else at the same time.
Okay, Amy, you remember my sister. I will show you a picture of my sister, actually. So if you didn't know, I have a sister who's 21. Me and my mother were pregnant at the same time. I was pregnant with Tony. She was pregnant with Cassie. And...
Which sucks.
It did
on suck. A separate note, because you kind of lose that grandma because she's too busy being a mom, you know? So it's like kind of sucked because Sue is awesome. She's a great grandmother. But...
You don't remember. Okay, so this is my sister. And she was awesome. In the vlogs, probably in a Christmas vlog. I think 2 years ago she was in a Christmas vlog. And yeah, I'm about to talk about it. Yeah. And 2 years ago, she became addicted. My sister, who I would never actually, yeah, I wouldn't have expected because just, thank you, yeah. Anyway, she became addicted. And...
Are we going to say what or no?
Well, I will eventually. Okay. And as the years went on, she did go to rehab. And she had actually, she came out of rehab. She got with the wrong people. I don't understand. I don't know how she became addicted. I know, but I don't.
Wrong friends or something.
She started on pills. Those pills, you guys know, are not like these pills are not what you think they are. Nothing is regular pills nowadays that you buy. You cannot buy a pill off the street and it be that pill. It's just not. And if you know my backstory, my father was an addict. So, and me and my mother dealt with that for years and years. So the fact that she is now an addict is heartbreaking for my mother. So she went into rehabs and stuff like that. We found out she was using. Well, she was in and out. She was working. She's a worker. She still would work. And probably about a year ago, was it a year that she found her?
I think so.
So she was in and out of rehabs. About a year ago, I was in my old house, so 2 years ago. She came back out. Anyway, my mom found her overdosed in her bedroom. It was 3:00 in the morning. My mother noticed that her light was on. I think she was 20 already. And she noticed her light was on, and her father had heard a thump but didn't think nothing of it. And my mother went to check on her, and she was blue, and she was stiff, and she was dying. She was dead. She was dead. And they called my stepfather had Narcan. He had 2 of them that were prescribed just in case, because she was in a rehab. And they knew she was using, but they didn't know what. They thought it was opioids, I believe. And so he gave her the 2 Narcan, and she wasn't waking up, guys. And my mother went in there, and she was screaming at her, Cassie, look at me. Cassie, look at me. And Cassie was not waking up. And then and she was stiff and blue. And
that's be scary.
They came in, the police officers came in, and they gave her 2 more. So she needed 4 Narcan. And she woke up.
Now, I don't even know, like, Narcan is like
Narcan is like pure adrenaline.
But I mean, I picture Pulp Fiction when you say Narcan. Like, is it like that? Like, giant needle in the heart, like you stabbed her in the heart 4 times.
It's something they put on.
No,
it's something that they put underneath your nose.
Oh,
and instantly you sober up.
I didn't know.
And they get mad.
I thought Narcan was
and they go
this
through.
Thing they push
no,
chest.
No, that and they give it to you, and instantly like it puts you into withdrawal.
So wait, so like it's like a nasal spray, and it sprays in your nose?
I don't know.
Or you just smell it like an alcohol.
Narcan counteracts opioids. Okay, well, listen. Okay,
right,
so
I'm sorry.
You put it underneath.
I pictured her getting stabbed in the heart 4 times.
I don't know.
Every
no,
time.
No.
Right, thank you.
No.
I never knew that was something.
So that happened. She went to the hospital. Oh, it is a nasal spray. Okay,
Grit. That's crazy.
Grit said it's a nasal spray. Well,
this
she
whole
needed
time
4
I'm
of them.
thinking Narcan is the thing they like.
They brought her to the hospital. They brought her back to life. Okay, she died. They brought her back to life. Yeah, she's so young. Guess what, guys?
Yeah, 20 years old. You said
her father. She's 21 now. Her father asked her, because you can't call the hospital and be like, okay, I'm their mother, I'm their father. What is it? What's going on? Because they won't give them.
They're like not in your care. Ain't that crazy?
Right.
Like,
she has to sign.
Wait, she lives in my house. I found her.
Listen.
You can't give me no information because she's over 18.
She has been crazy. She started in Pennsylvania. Then she went to another place in Pennsylvania. She went to a halfway house in Pennsylvania. She survived it.
She survived that.
She survived it, but she has no
remorse for it.
No. She'll tell my mother. She'll tell my mother, I don't remember that, so I don't care.
So it didn't happen or whatever.
I don't remember that, so I don't care. And my mother's like, Cassie, don't you understand? Like, this affected me. You were dead. She was like, why do you keep saying that? Who cares? Like, I don't remember. Like, she's just bad. And
a scary denial.
Okay, so anyway, her father asks her, finally, what is it that you're taking? And my sister straight up said, I'm addicted to fentanyl. My sister is addicted to fucking fentanyl. The shit that everybody's afraid that's in their weed or in their drug. Yes, she's addicted to fentanyl.
Now, fentanyl is a pill?
It could be in anything. So they put it in weed. They put it in coke. They put it in heroin. They put it in straight. It could be anything.
So wait, you can cook it up and put it in a crack?
I'm assuming. Can you guys? I don't know.
I don't know. It's like fentanyl is just a pill. I just imagine fentanyl being a pill product.
It's called Blues here. Yeah, I'm sure. It's $2 to $3 a pill. No.
It's cheap.
No. See, she goes and buys. So she says it's a 30. She says it's a 30. So she goes and she buys. Prices are going to be
different everywhere.
Nah, she goes and she buys like
30 here could be 60
Oxy
over there
or something. I don't know. She goes and she buys something, but it's a 30 because she told my mother I was only a 30.
Yeah, but that could be the 30 milligrams.
Percocet from the streets. Yes, that is what it is. That's Percocet. What it is. And so but it's not. But it's not Percocet. It's all fentanyl. Yeah. Okay.
So you sniff it. You crush it and sniff it.
Or take it as a pill.
Or take it as a pill. Why would you crush this thing? That sounds like extra work. You know, just
I don't really know because I don't know it.
And then what does it make you do? Like what? Like what's so good about it?
I've showed you, babe. You don't pay attention. I watch. I follow.
Like all of a sudden you get extra strength and shit.
No, you don't. Like you don't. But anyway,
it's
like heroin. It's like heroin. Whatever heroin does.
I don't know what heroin does.
You know what heroin does to other people.
I don't like heroin. That's what my parents were messed up with.
Exactly. So whatever it did to them, that's what it does.
I never watched them. I never knew.
So anyway, she has been in. Now, for some reason, this child is now addicted to rehabs. Okay?
That's a new high. Mm-hmm.
I feel like it is. She is traveling the motherfucking world. Like right from now, rehab to rehab. Listen, the child was in 3 places in Pennsylvania. She went into a halfway house in Pennsylvania. The halfway house, the person who was running the halfway house was getting high. They needed to cover up for the person who ran the halfway house. The trap house was right down the street from the freaking halfway house. So she was getting high the whole entire time. So anyway, she moved out from there, moved in with some friends. She got kicked out. She was living in her car. Then she had nowhere to go. She came home to my mother's. She knew she couldn't stay there. She called. All of a sudden, her father comes home, and she said, "I'm going to a rehab." She didn't tell nobody. Her bags were packed. She called up herself. She has no problem going into a rehab until about 2 weeks in. Now, tell me, if you've been to rehabs, tell me, what is this? About 2 to 3 weeks in, she always leaves. But she leaves to another rehab. She was on Seroquel. She was on something to help her sleep. They wanted to take her off of it because I think she was getting a side effect from it, which was like something with her muscles or something. She said, "I can't stay here. They're trying to take me off of the only medicine that helps me sleep." She left there. You know where she went? She went to Hartford, Connecticut, back to Connecticut. Okay. Where it costed $5,000 to have her in there. My mother pays $5,000. The chick left. She left 2 days later. My mother had to pay the $5,000. Okay.
Disrespectful.
What happened?
She ate all the cat food. And then she almost did in her gag. She freaking choked it down. Get out of here. Get out of my face.
Go. Don't do that. Go. Lady, go.
Nope, I ain't happy with you. Get out of here.
Go lay down. So, what was I going to say? Oh, so then so I don't know I don't think she's on Suboxone. It's some kind of stuff that helps her sleep. So, I don't know. I don't think she's on methadone. I don't think she's on Suboxone. I don't think so. I think it's Seroquel. I think it's Seroquel. Hold on. Out here in Los Angeles, California, people are dying at a high rate. So sad. Just last week, 3 young kids. Listen.
It's crazy, bro.
Guess what? She went 3 places. 3 places in Pennsylvania. Okay. Then she went to Hartford. Okay. She left 2 days later. Went to Florida. She went to Florida. She stayed in Florida for 2 weeks. Guess where the fuck she is? She's in Cali. She's in California, guys. She's in fucking California. Seroquel. Yes. Thank you, Anita. She's on Seroquel. And they want to take her off of her Seroquel, and she doesn't want to. Now, I don't know if it's addictive or not, but she left the place in Cali now. And now she's in another place. And it's in her name. Right? She keeps changing. Every 2 to 3 weeks, she gets out of these rehabs. Now, I guess it's good, right? Because she's clean, right? If she's in rehab, she's clean, right?
I don't know if it's good. Like, if you're never planting your roots somewhere, like, how good is that? Like, it's too much.
I think she's addicted. It makes you go crazy. Okay. It must be another high to her then, whatever it is.
She needs a nice, strong man.
So most likely she's not staying
Slow her
clean.
down a little bit, you know, like. Listen,
no, they transfer her. She could have stayed. She could have stayed long, but then she sees something that she doesn't agree with, or she doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to go to group therapy. It gives her anxiety, whatever. She doesn't want to go to a place where they have church because she was in a Catholic school, so it triggers PTSD. So anything she don't like.
Ladies, don't hold on to your issues. Let it go.
So she leaves every 2 weeks. So now she is in California. She went to another place in California where they were charging her $4,000 a week. Now it's in her name. Now my mother's like, oh my God, her credit is going bad. They're charging her $4,000. She just talked to my sister. She said, they're charging you. No, the new place that I'm going to. So this is 3 places now in Cali. So a total in this year, she has been at least to 10 rehabs.
Nice.
It's because it's easy to get drugs in the treatment and you meet different people. It doesn't mean she's clean.
Because I be thinking.
So she's in California, guys.
All you do is learn.
And she's not in a good neighborhood.
Other people that are addicted to drugs and they just learn to be sneaky together.
I don't know. You gotta want it.
How could you want to be a drug addict?
Wait a minute. It's because it's easy to get drugs in treatment and you meet different people. That is the one reason why she goes.
Why is it fun to be like this? Like tell me,
I don't know how she is.
Look at me and tell me if I look like I'm having fun.
In their mind, they are.
Yeah. Well, so in their mind, they're at a party and shit, because in their body, like that, they're like this.
How does she travel? From rehab to rehab, they bring her there.
She's gonna tell a lot of sex.
She had to take a plane.
Nah, just bad jokes.
They put her on a plane.
Let me stop you. You're doing
her father has very good insurance, so as long as she's under the, I don't know, the cap or so, I don't know, under something, if she goes to those rehabs. But
I feel like
the last one she went to, the last one she went to was not covered by his insurance, so she had to pay $4,000. So now she's $8,000 in the hole. And she left.
I feel like the world helps bad people be bad.
Nope.
Like if you're good and you're normal, they want you to do all the normal stuff, and then we want to tax you and make it hard for you to do.
Kicking it with K shit. Is your mom.
But like if you're like fucked up, we like help you be fucked up. Like it's
kicking
crazy.
It. Okay. I asked myself why my stepson is living out of a backpack and lost his kids. It's the drugs. Yeah. She can't. My sister can't have kids, so
I'm glad I spent a lot of time with my kids. Always saying how drugs ruin good people. Like I never said drug addicts are bad people. I think because I had a lot of drug addicts in my family and they were good people.
So
you gotta scare your kids straight young, and hopefully that's enough.
Nana's Journey said that's a system for you, Kilo. What you said, Mel? I forgot what the fuck I said. My mother does not send her money. No, my mother will maybe send her food, or not even like she gets food. She gets fed there. Tough. My mother is tough. She is tough.
She's been like that with you. That tough love
program.
Like how
come father,
like that?
Her father, on the other hand, yes, her father does. Her father does send her stuff. Her father does pay her whatever the fuck her phone bill. They pay her phone bill, but I don't. My mother does not send her money. I don't think her father sends her money. I don't know. But yeah, that's so when we talk about like recovery and people getting through stuff, I really do keep up with who is it that I watch. If Anchor was here, she would be able to tell you.
Scare your kids, guys, early. Because if you wait, it's too late. Honestly, listen.
Oh, okay.
So it's too late. Early. Drugs ruin good people, guys. Drugs ruin good people. And show them examples. All right. Teach them in love. Let's not disrespect nobody. You know what I mean?
Right. It is. It's a disease.
Teach them in love. It is. It's like a self-imposed disease. Because I don't think a kid is born a drug addict. I think you kind of or an alcoholic. You know, it's like you.
I think a lot of people turn to drugs because of their sorrow.
For so long, it becomes part of you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and that's what's hard the addiction part.
My sister is an addict. It's a disease, and people don't understand
exactly.
That. It really is a disease.
It becomes a disease.
Plus, it runs in families.
Uncle was the best. I love my uncle, man, but he was still
if you are not an addict, it's so hard to understand it. It's the sad reality. It really is. Because you know what? My father, he died.
But we never turned his dad down, though.
No, we didn't.
And we knew, but we never turned him down. Same thing with my uncle. Never turned him down though. He was still your shit though. Your shit might not be there in the morning, but we would never tell him he can't come over and sleep over. Never. And we'd be right there loving him, just trying to break night with him because he was cool. Not knowing that, man, it sucks. I remember even with me, like being young with my uncle. And this is downtown New Haven. This is like over there on
They don't know where it is.
Damn, what was it? I used to know the street. I think it was Lloyd Street, to be honest with you. But they found my uncle overdosed, and the freaking dudes, how they saved his life. They stripped him down and freaking had a turkey on his nuts and shit. That's how me and my brothers remember, because it became like this.
Oh, because they were trying to wake him up.
And they were trying to keep him cool or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But we always remember the turkey on his nuts. You know what I'm saying? But it was crazy. But it's like that's your uncle, and you're just learning about life, right? And it's like, oh, your uncle was found overdosing, and you're like, you know, bro.
You know what I mean?
It's crazy.
How many times my father died?
That's why you gotta know your family. Like, listen, with drugs, like I told you all the time, like my friends say he don't do drugs because he might like it. Like, it really puts that shit into perspective. Like, that's why you gotta say no, like, because we don't know from our bloodline, like
money. Morals over money. That's who I watch.
But man, say no to drugs, guys. That's a beast, bro. That's a beast of a freaking demon, man. Those
if you ever want to know
demons,
what they really look like, you go to morals over money. You can't help anyone until they want it or go for it. And she goes for it.
That's the sad
but she
part,
goes for it, guys.
hopeless.
She goes to rehab. She like, I don't know.
Yeah, but for all we know, she's going those first 3 weeks. For the first 3 weeks, they kind of enable you to be what you want to be.
I don't know.
Like I'm telling you right now, a lot of times people don't want to change because they don't want to be. Something like fear is the greatest changer of your life. Like if you're not afraid of you, then you're not going to change. And when it comes to that addiction, that's the only thing that's probably going to be strong enough. Because they'll steal from their mom, they'll steal from their brother,
I taught my girls
sister.
Early on was showing them before and after photos of people on drugs.
I talked about my family members with my kids too.
Daughters are 14,
yes, good.
Years old and been blessed so far.
Teach them young.
Us too.
Teach them young.
And I saw too much drug users. It was sad. Yeah. Well, all my kids, they do know that my father was an addict.
They know my mom and my dad was an addict.
Yeah. Tony was the closest. Tony was the closest to my father. And when Tony was little, we would go see my father in rehabs, and Tony would ask, where are we going? And I would say Grandpa's house, and Grandpa lived with people. So I would say Grandpa's in college. And that's how I told my son, you know, about basically he was in college. And when he got older, I told him that, you know, you remember, I think he was about 14 when my father died. And I think it was 12 when I actually told him, like, listen, Grandpa is sick. He's really sick. And remember when I used to tell you that he was in college, it really was a rehab, you know, because at that point, you know, they're getting older. He was going to be starting. I think he was in high school already, actually. And that's when I told him the truth about my father, because and they try to cover it up. My aunt tried to cover it up. Tony was close with him. Yep. And they tried to cover it up. My aunt was a cop, and she tried to cover it up and say that he died of a heart attack, but there was a needle by his bedside. So, and I had to go there and clean and grab all his stuff. And he was dead for days. He was dead for days in this room. Nobody knew. And they took his body, and I had to go and get his stuff, and the blood from him being there for days was still there. You know, and it was like a really, really hard thing to experience as the only child, you know, and knowing for so long, you know, I said goodbye to my father, like probably a year before then, when he told me and my father had AIDS. He caught AIDS. He found out he had AIDS when I was about 17. I sometimes forget about that, but he had AIDS. And this was after my mother had divorced him and after I was born and everything else. And so he was fighting a lifelong battle, a demon. And
he never beat him.
Yeah.
Right? That sucks.
Yep. And then he caught AIDS, and it was like, and then he did meet this
one. My uncle died of AIDS too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, that's the harsh reality. And that's what I tell.
Drugs suck because they ruin great people, man. Scare your kids, man. Teach them, use examples. Don't be afraid to talk about your bloodline.
I never tried I tried smoking weed. Weed was just never for me. It was just never for me. I don't like when I had my anxiety and they wanted to give me, anxiety meds. You know what? I don't want to talk too much about that, but actually, I was talking about fentanyl, so fuck it. The Xans, I wouldn't take them. I felt not like myself. I already didn't feel like myself, and taking them did not make me feel like myself. I just stayed away. They were prescribed them to me, and I would not take them. I would have like a whole bottle, and then eventually give them back to the pharmacy. Like I was just never into anything like that, and I don't know why. I always knew my father was an addict, but for some reason, for me, I just stayed away from it. And so my thing is smoking cigarettes. Really, my whole life, I just smoked cigarettes. And just like the past maybe 10 years, I started drinking. On Fridays. I'm still not a big drinker.
Drinking. Yeah, me too.
So, but yeah, it's hard. It's hard, guys. And
yeah,
honestly, I know that I feel it in my heart, and I don't even want to say it, but I just feel like I don't know my sister anymore. Nobody does. And my mom talked to her, and she was sniffing her nose, and my mother had said to her husband, her father, she's sniffing her nose, she's doing something.
Yeah, but he's enabling her. He's the worst.
And she goes, why are you being so hard on her? So he is the enabler.
Yeah.
Because he also is.
Because he feels like he fucked up probably.
On pills.
You know what I'm saying?
He's on pills.
Usually you feel like he probably feels like she like that because of me. So he's probably like
he got his shoulder done, and he got his leg done. And so they put him on these pills, and these doctors don't give a fuck. They do not care. They'll prescribe you this shit until you're addicted, and then they want to take you off, right? And then they take you off and your body's addicted, right? And so then you want to find it somewhere else. So then you go to the street. Can I buy this? Well, it's not the same. So then my sister being addicted, seeing her father wasn't easy for her either.
Think that would scare her. Like that's the scary
addicted
part. Because now if you grew up seeing your father in a certain way and you hated the way your father was, you would say to yourself, I don't want to be like that when I grow up. But instead, it's like she hated him for being like that, and now she became that. Like that's the part that
she grew up with her father. Her father was an alcoholic.
Wait, some
but
sense.
We all have some type of addicts in our family. I never seen that. My husband watches. It's really hard to see. It is. But you know what? I watch it. You know why? Because I couldn't understand. I couldn't understand for a long time why my father was the way he was, right? And why he couldn't hear me and say, Daddy, please don't go. Like, Daddy, please don't use. Daddy, please, And because there was a time where he went to go use, and he was mad at me because I was the holder of his money at the time. And that was so much as a daughter to have to do that. I gave up. I was like, I can't do it. I cannot do that. My father's over here asking me for money for drugs. I cannot do that. And it was his money. It was his Social Security. My father had Social Security. Like, my father was a painter. He was a great painter for 40-something years. Hey, Anne-Marie.
What up, Anne-Marie? Appreciate it.
He was a painter for a long time, okay? He fucked up his lungs, right? So they think. He fucked up his lungs from painting. No. He fucked up his lungs because he was smoking crack, okay? So they gave him disability. They gave him disability, blah, 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 blah. So he would live off of his $800 and something a month, okay? But really, he would just do drugs with it. Right? His money would be gone.
They help bad people.
My father would be sleeping under a bridge. He was homeless. He was out. He was a bum.
I was on crack. I had to work for my crack. I got to work a whole 9-to-5 job to get my crack. But this motherfucker just get a check every month for some free crack.
He did. I remember being a kid, and he had these things underneath his. Right. We had to go visit him, me and my mother, because my mother to this day, she'll always love him. Like
neighbors over
that was her first. That was her first love, and it doesn't matter. Like. Anyway, nobody could ever compare to my father, no matter how bad or how good. When he was good, he was real good.
He was like Fonzie when he was good.
So, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, he was like, he would sleep under bridges, and then until he gets his check. What up, Kimberly? Easier to get disability. Yeah, he got disability.
Bro, just helping these Bro, can I get this? I remember back in Buffalo, we used to have these friends. I don't want to say their names. I respect them, but it was like a whole family. Bro, they was getting the check every month because they didn't know how to read or write. And then here I am. I got a high school diploma. I got to go get a job.
They had a learning disability, babe.
Like, what the fuck? Like,
babe, they had a learning disability. That's what we're hoping like, George gets.
I would have got, bro, if they would have told me that, listen, you ain't got to try this hard, Kilo. You
hey, Claudia. Hey, Lisa.
If someone would told me, bro, you ain't got to be great. You can just get this free money, bro. I would have picked the easy road.
You can't pretend you don't know how to read.
Sure you can't.
No, you can't.
I'll be like, bro, like, read this book for me.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know back in the day, but you can't.
I'll sound like freaking Forrest Gump and everything.
My husband can't read or write. My husband can't read or write. He's been in prison half his life, and he's still got a good job. See, there you go.
Well, there's exceptions to the rules. Now, listen, I like the way that you first of all backed your husband up by saying he was a gangster before all that shit, so that way everybody won't talk shit because we know he did the jail and he knows how to make it shake. He could turn it. He could if your man could look at a toothbrush and know how to make it a deadly weapon. Like he doesn't know how. He doesn't need to know how to read. Did that shit, like my man don't know how to read or write, and he did time in jail all his life. Like, but now he got a good job. Like, okay.
She said he.
Okay, chill.
She said he is a gangster.
Chill. Like, I got you, bro. And this motherfucker turned a bar of soap into a deadly weapon. Like, chill. We all right. We heard you. It ain't that serious.
That's what's up, Crystal. That's what's up.
Bro, chill.
Kilo's giving him his props.
We good, bro. We good.
Listen, she said no one talks crazy to him.
I see.
She said he benches 400 pounds.
He started. He dropped. Did 100 real fast. I'm like, bro, chill.
But you know what? The fact that he went through all that, and he can't read or write, and he got a good job, and he's doing good now.
Nah, but that's word.
That's where props. That's where props.
Bro, props. Let's go. Props, bro. We don't gotta get another teardrop. We good. That's what's up. But yeah, man, let's pray for our loved ones that's in the struggle, man. And let's not be too hard on them. Like, it's crazy because like being the outside, like I feel like we're the outside. You feel so helpless. Like literally watching a football game. Like you're going through all these emotions, but no matter how you feel, you don't impact the game. You know what I'm saying? Like
she said, he only got a couple drops.
Chill. We good.
You. But anyway, watching a football game.
Huh? What? We watching a football game? What happened?
Are you drunk already?
What are we talking about?
You said it's like watching a football game.
Yeah, where you have all these emotions. When you're dealing with somebody, that's what I was saying. Like, we got a lot of loved ones that's having a struggle through drug addiction or whatever. But it's like being in a football game. When you're in the stands, you're going through all the emotions, but your emotions don't impact the game. Like, so like whatever your sister's going through, our emotions aren't going to sway her one way or the other. It's like, nope. Like we got to watch this
out. My mother asked her.
But I'm rooting for her, man.
My mother asked her, Cassie, why do you keep going to so many rehabs? And she hung up on her. So,
that's what I'm thinking. Like, I'm thinking like maybe the first couple of weeks are really easy. And then they say, hey challenge number 1. And she's scared of the challenge. So, nope, start over. She goes to a new one. And they're like, hey, we want to take it slow. We want you to get comfortable. And she's like, this is what I like. This is the attention I want. And then they're like, all right, you've been here for 3 weeks. We're thinking maybe we can challenge and try to go this. And that's when she goes, nope, abort mission. Go to the next one. So that's what I'm thinking. She's running. This is what she's going to find out, that she's running from herself, but there's Crystal. Nowhere she could run.
Crystal says, shout out to you, Kilo, and your family for all you did for George, but there's only so much you can do. You have to want it.
A big piece of me really feels like...
It's a game for her. Like, she's getting hookups around the world. I bet you. That's what I was thinking that. Well, no, I wasn't thinking that. I was thinking she's addicted. Instead of being addicted to drugs, she's addicted to the rehabs. Like it's like a game for her. I'm gonna see how far I could get. Maybe next month the bitch will be in Hawaii. I don't know.
Who knows? But see, eventually all games end. So eventually, hopefully, when she reaches her end game,
hey, friend,
there's some growth there where she could just like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's scary because we don't know what she's doing, and she's like, I really think it's important to like kind of plant your roots somewhere. You know what I mean?
Elena, hello from West Texas.
Squad up.
Shout out to Texas. Probably trying to find a sugar daddy to follow home. It's what my friend would do. I have no idea.
Wow.
I have no idea. I don't know. But she does have issues, guys. She's different.
That's got to be a weird lifestyle.
She can't have kids. She can't have no kids. She only has one. She only has one kidney. Like,
I'm over here thinking about being a sugar daddy.
She does have issues, and I understand that maybe that's what led her down this road.
Yeah, well, everybody got their reasons, man. But you know.
So hold on a second.
You got to say no to drugs, man. But there's enough commercials on TV. You know what I'm saying? Like jail. You know what I'm saying? Like above the influence. You know what I'm saying? Be above the influence.
I'm looking something up.
Got you. I know it's like my whole mother's side. So like, and I take from my mom's side with like them losing the hair and the shortness. That's all my mother's side. So my uncle, my mom, like it's like I'm good. Like I know, like from their experience, but whatever, man. I don't know. I want to get off this topic somehow.
Go ahead.
I don't know how we're gonna get off this topic. It was so deep. It was real. It was real. You know what I'm saying? And there's a place for everything. But I feel like we touched all bases and shit. And we got to a stagnated area. What are we looking up? What you looking up?
Nothing. Mind your business.
Wow. You're doing a lot together.
You're supposed to, babe, you're supposed to be changing the subject. Hey, ow. Sherry.
They ain't got nothing on my brain. Woo, that shit like, woo.
Hold on a second. Maybe
I'm over here trying to think like, bro, I'm going to say something clever.
I got to pee. I have to pee.
Oh, thanks. That's good. I'll go with you. I'll hold your hands.
Oh,
you can pee right out the window. I'll hold your hands. Just, we ain't got to go far. Got you, girl. That's sharing is caring. That's facts. I see you. Can we talk about Angie a little bit?
Hold on, I'm looking for something.
That's a high note. That's a high note.
Hold on, I gotta pee though.
That's a good way to change the subject. How long have we been on? Power hour already, bro. We good. It's a whole episode right here. We could end it right here. Episode.
I think
it's longer than Cobra Kai.
I think it's Turner syndrome.
Wait, what are we talking? What's Turner syndrome? Tina Turner, where you just like dancing, you just like flip your head like this, your legs gotta come up high and shit. Like,
I think it's Turner syndrome. I really do.
What? What's Turner syndrome? What are we talking about?
What my sister has.
But what is that? What does she have? Where she keeps going to place.
I gotta go pee. You're too jokey.
What the?
I'm
being dead ass serious. I thought that was a good joke. First of all, Tina Turner syndrome. And she's just like, you just have all of a sudden you just washing the dishes and also you just hear your favorite song. And that was a good joke. I don't know. Clever. It wasn't for the youngins because the youngins is like Tina Turner. And that's what I keep trying to say, bro. That's why we're more mature than the new age kids. Because when we were growing up, all our idols were like middle-aged people. Tina Turner was mad old. She had kids. She was mad old and shit. And we were still singing with her. Now everybody young, you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. That's why these kids is all confused. All these young kids teaching young kids. They don't got the middle-aged people like this dude Phil Collins. He was like receding. He already was going bald, but we were still singing his songs. Night, like, you know what I'm saying? Right, babe?
I have no idea what you're talking about. But anyway, how's Lalo? Lalo's good. Lalo is terrific. Actually, I don't really know. He tells me he's good, but feel like he's still going through it.
College life, bro.
Because honestly, we told him something about Angie. Easy. And he said, that made me the happiest I've been in a while. That's what he said. I
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, so, guys. We are awesome. I mean, I could only imagine being
yeah. How is running for Miss Angie? Guys, I have a vlog coming, but we're going to talk about it because we need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. Yeah.
Let's end it on a nice note.
Oh, I got to tell you, though. Why are we getting off?
Well, I don't know.
Listen, Kilo, just because it's Friday don't mean shit, bro.
Yeah, but after a while, I'm like ready to go do something else,
Nah.
I reach my...
Nah.
I be like... I'm like a firework. I only go but so high.
Your ADD kicking.
And then once I bust,
your ADHD is kicking in.
When you see this,
your ADHD, it's your ADHD. You got bored already?
Nah, nothing. I'm bored. I'm just saying.
Nah, because Kilo seems to think that on Fridays he gets lucky just because it's Friday.
Don't you guys?
No.
Guys, when you tell her that Friday
unfortunately, your girl still got her period.
It's Fly Day. Friday is Fly Day. Like she spreads her legs. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's spread your wings. You know what I'm saying? Friday is Fly Day. Everyone knows
she
that.
Said that's a lot of work for a cigarette. Shut up, Tanya. That's funny. He's getting tipsy and wants to take you to bed. Too bad, because that's what happens. He ain't taking nobody to bed. But his Friday damn self.
We're so patient Monday through Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
You gonna do some karaoke?
What?
Play some music?
Yeah, well, I'm hitting that shit up. I'll sing any song you want. Shot through the heart and go to blame, darling.
I wasn't gonna drink this.
Name gonna make eye contact.
Listen, not every Friday is Freaky Friday.
But maybe this Friday
it can't be, nah.
You never know until it's freaky time.
Nah. Where's the soda, man? Huh? Okay, so we are on to Miss Angie. So Angie had a race. You guys are gonna see it. You're drinking Bustelo right now. Huh?
Well, first build it up a little bit.
Go ahead, build it up. You're the good guy. You're the good build-up guy here.
She's been, not struggling, but she's been feeling the effects of it.
She's been dedicated.
Her legs are hurting, her knees are hurting, her ankles are hurting. She's got an ice.
She's been dedicated,
like, bro. She's like,
oh my God, I forgot about
you guys saw the last video when she was like, "Mom, it's so hard." Like she's contemplating, like, "Yo, am I even built for this?" You know what I'm saying? It's like she's like struggling with this shit, and then there's this big. So she was really mad at herself. The video that you guys saw, I think you guys saw the video.
No,
she was mad at herself because she didn't reach the time that she wanted.
When?
You never shared that with everybody? Yeah, you're a bad vlogger. That should have been a vlog.
Wait, just what happened?
What?
When was it?
Angie was upset because she didn't make the time the first day. So we was like telling her, like, well, were you running with your friend?
Oh, yeah, I think you guys did
trying your best, whatever. So then we start, kind of teaching her, like, you're going to be competitive. Like, yo, listen, like, you're going to see what you're made of. So she was happy the other day because
Sexy Saturday.
She hadn't made the time. Oh, you guys got Sexy Saturday.
No, that's what you're going to have.
That's
what
Saturday. They have. That's their thing.
No.
Our thing is Freaky Friday.
No, because I said there ain't no Freaky
Friday.
We all
can have Friday. Sexy Saturday. What?
Nah, I said there ain't no Freaky Friday this Friday. So you're going to have Sexy Saturday. That's what she said. I think that's a plan.
Oh, that's what she said. All right, got you.
Okay, go ahead.
Freaky Friday don't work. You pull the auxiliary for Sexy Saturday. Or Sleazy Sunday. It's either whichever one comes first, right? Because you might have to just
Mel.
You might just have to hit it real quick.
Had a P.O. box, and I was just going to ask how her legs was feeling because. Oh yeah. Okay. They did see her when I picked her up from practice, and her legs were hurting. She was hurting. She's
going through it. You know what I'm saying? And we're giving her all the right things. Hey, she's getting that sharp pain. You know how you get that sharp pain in your side when you're running mad long, and you feel like you can't breathe and shit, bro. That's normal. You gotta breathe that out. We're prepping her. So now it's a big race, and she's really nervous.
Her big race was yesterday.
Yes.
Wait till you see it, though.
It's a big race. So
we're gonna talk about it. No. You go. No.
I don't know what I could say.
You can say. They didn't see the race yet, but we're gonna tell you it. Then we're gonna tell you. You're gonna tell it. You're the storyteller. I'm not.
You come in. You got. You're sub narrator. You're sub narrator.
You do it.
You come in when I don't.
You say it.
So anyway,
she does. Go on.
So she makes the time, and it's 19 minutes because what the goal was try to do the 2.5 miles in under 20 minutes.
Right.
She got 19 minutes and 48 seconds. Not bad. She's like right there.
She made it.
So it's not
2 miles with her little legs, with her.
Like, bro, I never even did this before.
Angie, like, if you don't know, Angie is a preemie. She was a preemie baby. She will forever be in the 25 percentile. I am for sure now because she is now 12 years old and she is still in the 25 percentile. Okay, with her height.
Yep. So
she's gonna be a little shorter.
Not even that. She's not. This is our girly girl. She's not used to being competitive and
yes, she is.
And showing
who's her daddy. Yeah, she is very competitive.
I mean, but
she would get. I guess she is not a girly girl. If you see Angie is not a girly girl. Okay, she'll play basketball. She'll run around, still play tag. She'll climb trees. She'll climb ropes. She'll do monkey bars. She ain't a girly girl. She's not a tomboy, but I mean, I would say she's a tom girl, kinda. She's not a girly girl, though.
But she doesn't see herself as like dynamic. Athletic. She doesn't see herself like. That's what I was kind of trying to build up to. She doesn't see herself in that light. Like she doesn't see herself as fast or anything. Like this is just something she's trying to do, and we're like encouraging her. And Laylo's a big
inspiration,
a drive of it, right? Inspiration for it. So now she does this big race. The big race is yesterday, and she's really nervous. So we're saying all the right things that we have to say to kind of keep her focused without giving it too much attention so she's not too in her head. You know what I'm saying? So we get there. There is 2 different schools there. There are so many cars and
so there's 3 schools.
This is a big event, man. Yeah, and this is number 1. This is the first time that Angie is facing the beast.
She was so nervous
of competition.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Even running around with her friends, she running around with her friends. But we're running against other people. And she knows about the competition because now this probably
she's seen Layla
gives her flashbacks. So now she's gonna get more understanding of what she was watching when she was watching Layla. You know what I'm saying? So now she has this whole perspective of whatever, So they line up.
And her brother prepped her. He prepped her. He told her eat oatmeal in the morning. Make sure she drinks water during the day.
Yo, this is what you do. Yeah, you drink water, but not too much water. You drink it from this time to that time.
Guys,
from then you drink. You
hold on. Pause. If you want a good lip gloss, this is it, guys. This is it right here. $1. Look at it. So, I just have to share that.
Quick commercial break.
Commercial break. Go ahead. And LA Colors, go.
Yep. So and I'm not gonna lie, I was a little upset because I take everything serious.
Yep.
Yeah, I want to play, but I want to win. So I was a little upset because since there were so many schools, those 2 schools, our coach, let's say it that way, City Hills coach. Our coach,
oh my God, Crystal.
Our coach is trying to tell everybody the whole path, and he's preoccupied. And I'm like, bro, warm my baby up. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like they don't even like. They're just.
Did you tell him that?
Nervous. No, I didn't tell nobody nothing.
He was loud though.
Emotions.
He was loud. I was like, oh my God, here we go.
Like, bro, like yo, like you got 2 coaches. Like I'm looking over there, and they're on the light. They're all in the starting position, and the 2 coaches from the other teams. Was over there with their team. Meanwhile,
hey, hold on, Anchor. Yes, cheers to the freaking weekend. I drink to that. Yeah.
Meanwhile, our 2 coaches are sitting right here trying to still talk to these people. I'm like, bro, like, but anyway, so really, I'm nervous. Like that's my baby. Like I'm feeling her emotions a little bit, and I want her to do good. But I don't want to be an overbearing parent, and I don't want to say too much, less is best type thing. But anyway, now the race starts, boom, and Soon as it starts, you can tell she's not good, and she's running with her hand.
You're gonna see
to
it,
the
guys.
side,
I vlogged it,
and you can tell in her face she's like she's going through something, so now
and so Kilo gets he gets like, you know, like, oh man, she's only going around one time. She got a cramp. So I'm like,
I'm going through a lot of emotions. Yeah. But I'm thinking, I'm wondering. This is what I'm not thinking. I'm wondering secretly. Shh, don't tell nobody. I'm wondering, is this for serious for Angie or for play for Angie? Like, what am I gonna see?
Yeah, you kept saying, like, I don't know if she's serious about this.
And I'm thinking, I see her running with her friend. I see her holding her side. I'm thinking,
I don't care.
I'm thinking, I don't know, but be a good dad, be supportive. This is not serious. This is just a race. This is, you know, like, be a good dad.
Kilo is very competitive.
But my initial is like, be the best, be number one. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, Angie's really gonna teach me a lot about who Angie is, because I think Angie's gonna quit. Right? I hope not.
Oh, you thought she was gonna quit in the race?
You know what I'm saying? Like you're thinking that like what kind of daughter do I have? You know what I'm saying? As a parent, you don't know. Like you everybody wants to be like, oh, my daughter's the strongest, but when they're out there trying to be strong, like, we don't really know.
And she's so little, guys.
There's 61 racers.
So there's big girls there. There's a lot of big girls. There's a lot of tall girls with long legs. Angie is 4'8", okay? 90-something pounds with these little legs, okay? These long-legged girls
and a small
get
personality,
three lengths to her little steps. You know what I'm saying?
And you see her like struggling, so now me and Melissa know the track sort of, because
we've been there for Laylo, Tony.
We've been there for Laylo. So now we know we got to go back and forth like this, because we want to keep supporting the team. We're here when they start. We're there when they're on that side. We're here when they're the second lap. We're back over.
And I am out there. I am that mom. I am like, and listen, you guys are gonna see.
And Angie didn't want us to like single her out, because, you know, she's a girl. You know,
because we know Angie and her friend are on there. Yep, and you'll see her. She was like,
oh, we're gonna say your name. Oh, we're gonna say it loud and proud, girl. And you're gonna keep running. But anyway, so now she's running, and you see her, and I'm getting
Miss Angie the Brave. Wait, listen.
So now I'm like, all right. So I know Angie has to go through this path. So I get over there. I'm like,
she does.
I see her running like this, like, and you can see in her face like distress.
Yeah.
Like,
you guys will see it.
So I'm like, you gotta breathe it out, baby. I'm like, you're doing great. I'm breathing out. Deep breaths in your nose, out your mouth. You gotta breathe out that pain. I'm acknowledging it. And all of a sudden, I see her running. She's doing her thing. And I see all of a sudden she got her hands going this way. She's not like this no more. She's like this.
Now, mind you, there was 61 girls running this
61
race.
girls running.
Okay, 61. Okay, yep. Keep going.
And she's doing it, and I got it, and I'm starting to give her props in my mind.
Yeah, she didn't get her period yet, so she still has a little. I hope she gets to 5 foot at least. I don't know, because Kilo's mom and Kilo's grandma is 5 foot.
We're short, man. We're shorties.
His grandma was like 4'11", so she might stay short. But anyway, go ahead, baby.
So all of a sudden, you could tell she got that second win, and she looks good. Like, wow, she's like running strong. It wasn't extra fast. It was a good pace. It was like she's showing me something, you know. Like I can tell in my brain, like she got her second win, you know, and it made me feel better as a dad too. I'm not so nervous because she showed me that she can go through adversity and succeed, and now she's just running, and you just see her little legs just running, and we're like, yeah, Angie, go. We see her other friends were saying their names, you know what I'm saying? So she finishes the whole lap. Let me tell you, during the race, I'm like, there's like, baby, you're doing really good, but you could tell in her face, because, you know, you're just saying that because you're my dad, or you're just saying that because you're my mom. Like, I'm not doing good. So she ends the race, and what they do is they give all the kids the sticks at the end. So right when everybody's going in, it's from 1 to 61, because there's 61 kids racing.
There was like 65.
So the kids that came, me too. So the kids that came in first got the stick number 1, stick number 2. Meanwhile, the guy's clocking everybody's time. You know? So Angie finishes the lap, and now we're like, this is our school, like me and Melissa, like this is our school. So we kind of get on the field. We know where to go to get the good camera angles. So Melissa went to the side to get that camera angle, and I stood at the end from where Angie was gonna end up, with the team and shit. I'm like, yeah, City Hill, let's go, baby, And she passes it so fast that the kid tried to give her a stick. She didn't know she was supposed to grab the stick, so I grabbed the stick. I gave it to her. She looks at it and she sees number 21 on it, and she starts going through something.
Okay, now mind you, listen. Her time when she practiced was 1948. So in her mind, when she got the stick, it was going to tell her time.
That's what she thought.
She thought that.
So she's
and you're going to see it because I recorded it.
She's like 21 minutes.
She got 21 minutes.
And she starts, and I'm like,
she was so sad.
I'm like, oh my God, baby, you did awesome. I'm like, I can't believe how good you did. She's like, 21. And then Melissa called up. We're like, no. 21 just means you're in 21 place. I'm like, bro, there's mad girls out here. Like, I thought it was like 80.
You're going to see what I said to her.
21
My baby was straight losing it. Like, she really was so heartbroken.
And we're helping her manage her emotions.
I got this stick, and I'm like, Angie, there is no way you could have came in at 21.00 seconds, okay? This is not your time, baby. This is your place. I said, look, and I took her and I turned her and I said, look at all the girls still running. They're still running, Angie. Yep. You're done. Like,
and it was a lot of girls. So anyway.
She was like, really? I'm like,
now
yes.
She's like, so we get her out of her emotions because she felt defeated. Like, you could imagine in her brain, like, bro, I did my best. And
like, I'm so tired, and this was
like,
it.
How I get 21? Like, I did better than that. So she's like, you sure? Like, once again, she's doubting us. Well, you're just saying that because you're my parents. Like, baby, no, you did good. Look at all the other kids. Like, don't look at them. Like, don't stare at them. Like, don't stare at them, bro. But they still running. Like, you're done. So now what they do is they put in their number, and the lady clocks their number in. Oh, you're in 21 place. Boom. Find out that I thought it was 61, but when the girl came at the end, she was like, what I saw was 63. So there was either 63 to 65 runners for girls.
You guys are going to see.
So Angie got 21. So now we're like, well, what's her time? Oh, we're waiting for Mr. P to come to be able to clock the time. So I'm staying right there. And I hear him. These are all the times. And the way they do it, so that way it's faster. He goes, the first time is 14 minutes, 14:01, 14:07, 13 minutes, 13:08, 13:10, 13:12, 14, whatever. So he gets all the way that, and the last ones was like 30 minutes. You know what I'm saying? 61 was 30 minutes. So now I'm like, now this is the cool part. Everyone knows us. Oh, you're Laylo's dad, right? Oh, you're Laylo's mom, right? Oh, yeah, you're such a good kid. Angelisa, like, yeah, we got both the kids, right? Yeah. We're like, yeah.
I didn't know they were saying that to you.
So she's like, oh my God, how was he doing?
Wait, the lady?
Like, oh, he's doing great. Yeah, the lady's that's doing.
Ain't that crazy? Like, how would they know?
So
like, just by looking at you. Yeah. Well, no, because I don't know if they remember you, but
yeah, because she came right up to me. It was like, you're Laylo's dad, right? I'm like, yeah, because I don't even know who these people are. Like, but
I would, because I was at every race.
Yeah, but
that's awesome.
So now I'm more comfortable. I'm like, yeah. So I saw that she was kind of stressed out because there's a lot of numbers. This guy's giving numbers. This girl's giving them names. So finally we get all the numbers, and I'm like, hey, by any chance, can I get Angie's numbers? She's like, yeah. She goes down, and it was guys.
Hold on. Remember her time she wanted to beat was 1948.
Was her personal best.
Personal best. Her thought process was she at least wanted to get 18. Okay.
I want 18 minutes in Angie's mind. Like, that was her goal.
And then she thought she got 21. All right.
And she goes,
well, Kilo gets the thing.
So I get the numbers and I write it in my hand because I don't want to offend any other girls. I want to keep it personal with Angie. I don't want to give too much attention. I don't want to embarrass Angie because Angie's more sensitive. I don't know what's gonna. So I get the number. I put it in my palm. The number blows me out my mind. I'm like, really? Now I knew Angie did good.
Wait till you see the video.
I'm watching her run. I'm seeing her do things like, oh, she's gonna run with her friend because she's scared of competition. Oh, nope, she's not running with her friend. Oh, she's holding her side. She's gonna quit because she's in pain. Then she's running full speed. Nope, she's not gonna quit. She's not gonna use that as an excuse. And she's running good. And I knew she did good, you know, but I didn't know it was that good. So I write the number in my hand and I see her. So now Angie, so now the boys are getting ready. So Angie was gifted the job of handing the sticks to the guys that come in. She had 1 through 11 or something like that, or 1 through 10. So the first 10 people she had to give the sticks to. So she was there with her friends and they're supporting the boys, that the boys were supporting the girls. Really cool to see that camaraderie, you know what I'm saying? So I walk up to Angie and I hug her and I go like this. And she looks down and she goes, ah!
I missed that. And he didn't record it because he don't carry the camera like me. I wish I would have got that.
It was an hour moment. And I walked away and I text Melissa.
It was your moment.
I text Melissa, babe, she ran 17 minutes and 39 seconds. She was like 17 minutes, 39 seconds. She texts Laylo. Laylo. She ran 17 seconds and 39 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, 17 minutes and 39 seconds. We're like, damn, that's really good. Her friend, you know, got.
And she wanted to get 18.
So
but that's not even the best part. Listen.
So she beat her record. So we take her out to go eat pizza yesterday. Like we go celebrate. Like, bro, you did so good. She's like, I'm so happy. I never thought I could do this.
So 21 out of 61 people, but listen to this.
So then today
she went to school and she told me that they announced on the intercom her name. She is one of the three top fastest runners in the school. So like it was this one girl, she got like Laylo just messaged me. I'm so glad.
So she's in class today and embarrasses her a little bit. But on the announcer, they announced the 3 fastest times.
Yep.
And congratulates the girls. So they say this one girl's name that Angie says to Angie's like, yo, they're one of the best ones.
Yep.
They say this other girl's name. And then in 3rd place, Angelisa.
Yep.
So now she's like, yo.
That's what Kilo says. She's gonna take Laylo's spot on them fields.
I told Angie yesterday, I said, listen, if you stick to it, because no pressure.
Laylo didn't do cross country.
I'm teaching her. You don't get too high, you don't get too low. This is competition.
Laylo always stayed humble.
But listen, I do got a prediction. I said, if you do stick to it, you're gonna be faster than Laylo. No, Laylo's like God, you know, in this house. Laylo, Angie, trust me. Like, I'm not gonna stress it out.
Well, because Laylo didn't.
But that's my prediction.
Laylo didn't do cross country. He hated it. Tony did cross country. Laylo stuck with track. And then when he got into high school, the track coach said, listen, I think you would really benefit from cross country. So the fact that Angie is doing cross country and she's already the top 3 doesn't mean it means that she's one of the fastest and more stamina. With the stamina, like she could stay going 2 miles. Yeah.
And let me tell you,
if she's already that, and if she sticks to it, I hope she does though.
And listen.
I believe every kid needs a
goal.
Right.
A dream.
Right.
So something that gives them purpose. Something that's theirs.
Woo!
Something that belongs to
exciting.
them. You know?
It was exciting.
But so here's what's even doper. So now there's practice. And Melissa was already like, listen, baby, you did so good. Like, if you're really tired, you need to rest your knees.
You can stay home today.
Bro, you don't even got to do the thing. You can stay home. Nah, I'll go.
Oh,
to practice.
Yep.
So now, with that momentum, right? So with the momentum of doing so good at her first competition, and then hearing her named actually that she's the 3rd fastest girl on her team, it gave her the motivation.
With the smallest legs.
It gave her the motivation and the goals. She's like, I'm going to, because we was even saying, she likes
she likes
those girls, those are the fastest girls. And we're like, those are the ones you want to run with. Try to keep pace with them.
And she did.
So then today, what does she do? She starts stepping her game up. She runs with those girls. Make friends with them. Yeah. They're actually really cool. Here's the kicker. She was able to run twice around the whole building without stopping once.
She did it?
Yep.
Really?
That's something.
But
different.
my only fear is that Angie's so small already. I'm
fear.
like, I have
fear. Fear belongs to others.
No, shut up. I'm trying to stack this house up with like good food for her to eat because she's not really eating that good. Like she's not hungry a lot.
Okay.
Like I would think that she would be. So I'm making a Walmart list for tomorrow to order stuff because I need her to
stress
eat.
That out. No, like let's say she doesn't want to eat right now, but in the next hour she will eat. So don't stress it out.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I just worry about my babies.
She ain't gonna freaking run herself to being
like
unhealthy. No, this is gonna help her. And now she's feeling herself. So you
guys are gonna be seeing
like
that.
She just opened a different door that she never knew. You should see her. She was saying things like, "I never knew I could do things like this."
And Laylo, you should have heard
Stop
him.
doubting yourself.
The most amazing thing is he was like, I'm so happy for her because the most amazing thing is to actually accomplish something that you had no idea that you can do.
Exactly.
And that's the best feeling. And he's so happy for her. Like he is so happy for her.
We are, and we're building her up.
But it means a lot.
And even more than us being happy for her, she's absorbing all of it. Like you could tell, like she's listening. She's absorbing the information we're giving her. She's believing it.
She proved it to herself.
When a kid starts believing in themselves,
I cannot believe that.
The limits, bro.
But she had me so heartbroken when she was so sad. I was like, "Are you crazy? Are you crazy? This is not your time."
And that's why later on that day, I talked to her about managing emotions. It's about competition, and this is a life lesson. You gotta learn how to manage your emotions. Like
she was crying,
but you was about to put yourself. You was about to put yourself through something that wasn't even true.
Really is.
You know what I'm saying? Like think about that.
Yeah, you know what? It pissed me off though. You know why? Because the day of her race, Tony was here. And Tony's a different kid. I get it. And I know I shouldn't compare. But when I said to him, I was like, Tone, your sister's running today. You gonna come? And he was like, he got out of work, whatever. And he said to me, I think I'm just going to take a nap. I didn't say nothing. I'm like, okay. And then his father comes in.
And his father said, didn't even know, you know?
His father said, he didn't even know I had already said, I'm just running today.
You coming?
No. And I said, no, he sucks.
Yeah, he was like, nah, I'm just going to take a nap.
He sucks.
And Mommy was like, yeah, he sucks.
Yeah. He sucks. He was like, I suck. I'm like, yeah, you suck for not wanting to come. And it really bothered me. And I told Kilo, I was like, you know what? See, there's nobody like Laylo.
Laylo wishes
like
he was
in
here.
And Laylo is crying, upset because he wishes he could be here. So it's like, damn, you know, kids are so different though.
It just sucks too with the Tony thing because you know he's such a good kid, but it's like
he is, bro, but
God, you're missing opportunities that aren't gonna be there.
Yes,
like this ain't gonna be here later.
It would have been so good. My mom was there. My mom.
Yeah. And we still made it a big deal. We took her out.
It was, but come on now.
Laylo made her feel good, and in actuality, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That pissed me off.
I don't think Angie's affected about how. I think we all know Tony, and we put up with it. Like honestly, because even when Tony decided to leave and do whatever, it was more like us and Laylo. I don't want to say like Tony's not a part of this family, but it was more like we learned.
No, he's very much a part of this family, but
not to rely on his energy. Like we knew his energy was for him, not for us.
Anchor said a nap. I would have been upset. I was upset.
Listen, what do you say? What do you do?
We went out, right? I'm thinking in my head, well, we're gonna go to the restaurant. So I'm thinking in my head, well, you ain't getting shit. Like you could fend for yourself then, right? So we come back. And I don't say nothing. We had pizza left over, a couple slices. I don't say nothing. And I said, I'm not giving him nothing, Kilo. Oh, don't be like that. Get a little pieces. I said, no.
At first, I'm thinking that's a good idea. Like, no. He don't come, we don't get dinner.
Exactly. Where the fuck was your mind?
Then I don't know. Like it's such.
No, don't do that. Why?
We have obligations.
And I told him.
Parent.
Nah, we ain't got no obligation. There is food in this house.
No, like we're not gonna be a fucked up parent because you're a fucked up son.
I wasn't being fucked up.
No, like you know what I'm saying. But that was like my point. That was like my thought process. Like,
so I was mad at you.
You're being a bad brother doesn't mean I have to be a bad dad to get you back. Like I hope
maybe he feels some type of way. No, he's just selfish. He thinks about himself.
Nah, Tony's always been like that, and I don't. He loves everybody, but he don't think about everybody. He think about himself.
So anyway, Kilo told him, I was like, Tony, I just want to let you know that I did not want you to have that pizza. I did not want to share that pizza with you because I was mad you didn't go. And I told him. I told him straight out.
And that was good that you did that.
Yeah,
but
I did.
At the same time, you know, it's like bad cop, good cop. It's like we can't both be.
No.
We can't both be the strict parent at the same time. One of us
Tony's
has to
lucky,
be the soft one.
Because we don't ask him for
he
nothing.
He is lucky. He don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I question because I don't think he knows and realizes how lucky he is.
He's
because he does think he thinks that we're obligated to be.
No, he knows we ain't, but we are good parents.
Like I don't know if he's aware of that. We don't have to be good parents if we don't want to be. Like I think
Kilo just bought him a new pair of sneakers, like for nothing. And then you feel the need to give him a piece of pizza?
I'm a dad. At the end of the day, I'm a dad. It's not shame on me, it's shame on you. Like in actuality, showing you more love should make you being disrespectful. Or he wasn't being disrespectful, but
and he wasn't being disrespectful, but he was
like not thinking.
He was just thinking about himself.
Yeah, like, but that's on you now. Like I was good and we was loving. Like damn, they still offered me food. They still offered me like damn, I'm fucked up. Like there's no like
exactly. Desi, she said my oldest son is like that too. He only thinks about himself,
bro.
So we don't really expect too much from him, and that's how we are too.
And it's unfair to us though because it's like time out. Because like when Layla was here, we expected him to help out. Like
no, because Layla was just like that.
But like, don't it suck to like these kids? It's like time out. Like you don't feel obligated at all to help me out. Like you live rent free, you get to eat,
for free.
You get clean clothes, you get safety, you get internet, you get electricity, gas, you get heat, you get fan, you get shelter. Like
you snacks.
You don't feel obligated. Like
over there, he got his snack right up there.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't feel like obligated to like help out. Like I don't want to give him a chore because then it'll give me a reason to hate on him or be mad.
I want to be mad.
Like if I tell him, bro, I expect you to take the garbage out, and then I walk in the house and the garbage is taken out, it just gives me a reason to be mad. So instead of giving me a reason to be mad, I don't want to give you a job. I'll do it. But then secretly I get mad because it's like, damn, there's not a small part of you that be like, yo, dad.
Right,
let me take that out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. We carry them for 9 months, then birth them, and they're all so different, yet the same DNA.
It's amazing, bro. But let me tell you, all my kids are awesome. It's just unfortunate that
my battery's dying already.
It's just unfortunate that I don't want to say that he's a bad person.
He's just different.
And those are something that he'll have to face himself. Like I said, I don't know. I feel like we're doing what we got to do. Angie's not affected by it. That's the main thing.
She's not.
She's man. In fact,
as long as she got Layla by her side and her parents by her side and her Lima, she is completely fine.
And we're good. And let me tell you, man, Angie's our last kid before we're empty nesters, and we're doing an amazing job with her. You know, we got her through the heartbreak of losing her brother and her support, her rock. I want to
be mad at him. I felt that, Meli. I'd be like that sometimes. Seriously, Nikki.
We're here for her, and that the focal point is now on her, and now she's setting new goals and breaking them, and really tapping into who she is. She taught me a lot about my baby, without words. Taught me a lot about who she is, character-wise. My baby does not have a coward in her name. She might be shy, and you know what?
She's coming out of it.
That's okay. That's okay.
Being shy is going to keep her safe,
bro. She has fight in her. She has drive in her. She has a will in her, and she's gonna be somebody because of that, you know. And I'm just excited to see who she becomes, man.
Thank you, Crystal. Thank you for being here, baby.
You know, keep supporting her, man. Like, she really taught me that. Like, and I told her, you had a lot of excuses, and without saying names, at the end of the race, there was this one little girl that Melissa saw, and she was affected, and she quit because she couldn't.
I went up to her and I was like, "What's the matter?" I was like, "It's all right. You'll do better next time." And she was like, "No, I quit." And I said, "Well, you can never quit. You always have to finish. Like you can't." That's one thing. And I told my daughter, Angie saw her crying, right? And I said, "That is the face of failure. Because she did not finish. Now, if she would have just kept going, at least she finished. But I overheard her saying that she was just so scared and she started feeling this, that, and the other thing.
And the point that I wanted to make was that Angie had all those same
Anchor said, that's what's up, Kilo. You're teaching her and she's teaching you.
Yo, I told you, I'm really excited.
Listen, we've been through a lot.
6 years with Angie, I said it a few lives ago.
Kilo has come a long way.
These next 6 years, man, we're gonna really know what Angie's made of, man. And let me tell you, she showed me a lot in her race. Because here's the thing about a solo race like that, right? It's not a team. It's not a team sport like basketball or football, and we need everybody to play good to win. This is an individual sport like boxing. There's nobody in there to tap in, to take your place. When you're tired, they can take over. Like, this is you. And so to see what Angie was made of, because she had all those same feelings, and she could have had all those same excuses to quit. I was scared how I felt. My heart was running so fast. Like, she could have had all these excuses, and they would have all been good enough to quit.
And we told her, you're running to beat your own time.
But she didn't. Yep.
You don't look at anybody else. Nope. You just go.
Bro, we're doing.
And it was hard. Good, you'll see. Like they had to run up this big.
That was a big race, and it was not easy.
And you know what? I tell Kilo, I was like, babe, they get their athleticness and their drive from you, because it ain't me.
I love it.
It ain't me. And it's from, and you know what? It's from all the years Kilo was outside playing with the kids. Like as old as Kilo's almost 50 years old. Okay, whoa, my daughter's only 12. Back when he was 40 years old, 30 something, he was out there chasing. I said, you know why you're so fast?
Running my fastest
from freaking your father chasing you as the monster. Like. He always kept them athletic, and with him and Angie, because those were the ones that were last in the household. Unique was gone, Tony was gone. He was on his own thing, and it was Lalo and Kilo and Angie. And I know that the reason why she's competitive.
I can't tell you how proud it is to say when they be like, "Oh, I can't believe you're Lopez." I can't tell you how proud that is, just to be able to say like, bro, you're destined for greatness. You're a Lopez.
So, guys, with that being said,
great.
Be on the lookout for the vlog. I will be putting it up sometime next week.
Yeah.
I have two vlogs coming up. I believe one is another Walmart haul after I got home from work, and the other one is something a weekend. I've been trying to like mash up the week into a vlog, and then there's more to come. I've been editing and stuff. I have been recording, but that vlog is soon to come. But now if you were here, you kind of know the highlight of it and the backstory of it, and then you'll be able to visualize it.
Right.
But the big thing is, okay, so my mother, I planned a big bash for my mother, okay, for her 60th. It wasn't. I told you guys on the birthday vlog.
Sexy as ever. Wait, man, that didn't sound right. Yeah. How do you make an old lady feel good? Like, what do you say? Like, girl, you still got it.
You don't be calling my mother sexy.
I can't be like, girl, you looking sexy today.
No, do not ever say my mother's looking sexy. She might blush a little bit too hard.
Anyway. Like, hey, Bob, your girl looking real sexy.
So her birthday bash is coming, and we are going to pick up Lalo. No, people are confused with the vlog of the pancake thing. That was a pre-recorded vlog before Lalo left for college that I posted. So, don't call her old lady either, Kilo.
I can't win right now. I'm like, say it, lady.
Oh, Robin, that's what I was about to say. Okay, so her birthday party is October 15th or 16th. Okay, 16th. We are picking Lalo up on Thursday of that week. He's gonna come down for my mother's party
for 60th birthday.
But okay, it's gonna be hard because he's gonna have to leave.
You still got it.
He's gonna have to leave, and Angie's gonna go through it, and I'm gonna go through it again. But we know we can go. We go pick him up if we need to, right? But listen, so he's coming on Thursday. Friday, Angie goes to school, and Angie has a meet. So Layla will be able to be there and watch
and support
Angie meet.
That's
Angie
dope.
Race. So he is going to be there. So you guys
full
will
circle,
see him.
Man. Life is a beautiful thing, guys. Enjoy your life. Listen, we're gonna struggle. There's gonna be down times, but it's temporary.
Yes, you get to
You know
see
what I'm saying?
Laylo. I get to see my baby.
The kid is gonna be back. That's gonna be a big vlog.
And she was sad. She was like, "Oh, we're gonna see Layla. I'm gonna be sad." Yeah, but it's gonna be okay, and we can always pick him up again. You know. So.
Well, right.
Yeah.
And I think getting Layla too with us kind of like show her like, okay, he's not
he's not too
untouchable.
far.
Yeah, he's not untouchable.
Right.
We can get him if we want.
Yep.
So, bro, what an amazing trip, huh, babe? Like, because everything is different. This isn't your regular smuggler Lopez routine. We're shifting and we're changing and we're evolving.
The Lopez house is brand new. Like, I don't think you guys really understand how
Fresh.
The environment of this household is now. Is like so different from the last couple
6
years.
months ago.
Then 6 months ago, like whole change, like my whole world. And I really have to like really start giving myself some like slack. Like, okay, Melissa, it is okay for you to feel fucked up for a second, you know, because I went through some shit this month, and the fact that I'm pushing through everything, through PMS, through being sad, through all of these things that we are going through, the whole house change. I really do have to give myself some credit and be okay with, you know what?
That's right.
Being okay with not being okay, right, Anchor?
It's
like,
being okay. It's being okay with change. Because I think a lot of times
it's so hard.
We trick ourselves to believe we don't like change. Oh, I don't like change. I don't like change is different. Like, in order to survive, we have to change. We have to start liking the idea that every 6 months I'm going to change. And that's okay. As long as I'm changing for the better. Right? And 6 months ago,
I don't know
to now,
what life is going to bring in the next 6 months. Like, I really don't. Like,
but as long as it's better, we don't have to know.
I know. I have always said it's okay to be okay, but you know what? Sometimes
it's okay to not be
sometimes, okay. Anchor, when you say it to me, it's like, wow, you're right. Like, sometimes you have to sit back and be like, you know, listen to your own self. And my it's okay to be okay is a lot different today than it was a year ago. Like, you know, like when you do something great, guys, and you really push through something that you thought in your mind was going to be so hard and you're not going to be able to do it, and you really push through it, you have to give yourself credit. Like, as hard as it was, you did it.
It's like this year was, I think, what we're learning is that we're able to rely on each other. Like, I feel like nobody feels like they're alone. Like, I feel like we're all relying on each other for strength, for energy, for inspiration.
Yeah.
You know, like, I feel like that's what we're learning. Like, you never get too old to want to, you know what I mean, learn and explore new things. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're more of a family now than ever. But we've been a family this whole time. But I feel like we're really relying on each other more.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's still hard. Like, the new routine change, I'm still trying to get it.
Yeah, all of us.
I am still trying to get it.
We're all adjusting.
When I come home from work, I still feel like I still need that nap at that time. Well, obviously, I really need a nap at that time because my brain and my body is overstimulated, and I'm like, wait, what do I do with myself? So a lot of times I try to take a nap and it just don't work. But as long as I just like woosah my mind, you know, and I got to tell myself, like, okay, it's okay to feel tired and need a rest for a second, because you actually are overstimulated and you have a real reason. Like, it's not just woke up and I feel anxious today. I woke up, I went to work, I felt anxious, I came home, I did a lot, you know what I'm saying? Take a nap, wake up and cook dinner, you know what I'm saying? Do all that stuff and then do it again the next day. And I'm really needed in my job
and at home.
But like, my job, I'm really needed. And I feel like it is like God gave me, everything happened when it was supposed to happen after all these years. And I am put in a position in life at my job that I am making a difference without even realizing how much of a difference it is. Like, if you knew my job, you would just be like, but my job is way more rewarding to myself and to others than one would actually think. So just to let you know, like, I feel like one day I'm eventually just gonna come out and tell you, but I'm just so scared that somebody's gonna like fuck it up for me. But I really I feel like I'm not being honest with you guys. I feel like I want to talk,
be open and shit, right?
I want to talk about things, and I'm just so scared to talk about where I'm working because I'm so scared somebody is going to try to sabotage it for me.
You gotta be aware of that, guys, as a social media platform, because there's people that's not out here for your best.
It sucks. It sucks because this is such a huge part of my life. Like, if you only knew what I do, I feel like I could just be so much more open and like really like, I don't know.
It's like, it would be great to be like, I share this information with only
it
my
really
members,
sucks, Jen.
right? It would be beautiful to be like, if it was as easy as that, like, listen, for my members only, I'm gonna share this information with you. Because my members only, I should feel
Anchor.
safe
No, it's
with.
okay to keep it private.
But
I know.
people.
But there's so much that goes on that I feel like it would like benefit to talk about. But I just can't. I can't. Right. And it sucks. It sucks. And that's the only thing that's like holding me back. But anyway, I'm still, we're still doing the vlogs. We're still climbing. Yep. We're still moving on. We're still here.
Still going forward.
I haven't left.
Still being positive. Right. Hopefully we're still making a difference. Hopefully we're giving you guys a safe, comfortable place to be able to be you and unwind. And
they don't have the best intentions, and it just,
I know, and that's why it's like, you can't trick yourself to believe that you're safe, because you never really are. You know what I mean? You have to protect yourself. So sometimes less is more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
But
it's just not me,
But we appreciate you guys for being
understanding
here. Yeah, for being here and allowing us to be us and being open as open as we could, as openly as possible. You know what I'm saying? Because, and keep that in mind too. What was Bree or Britt? Keep that in mind too. Like, you can be honest to a point. You got to protect your product, and your product is your sanity. If you allow them to change your mindset, it's going to change the way you perform and what you're presenting to people.
Right.
So don't empower them. Keep yourself empowered. So be as openly possible. You don't got to be all the way honest. You know what I'm saying? Just be real, and people like real. And listen, everyone got a story to tell. You know what I mean? And tell that story to people that want to learn from it and better themselves from it. You know, you don't got to overextend yourself to make an extra party happy or an extra couple likes. Be you, stay in your lane. That's for anybody who's thinking about starting a channel or sharing your story with the world. It's scary because you're leaving yourself open. And that's why you have to accept like the haters, because it's like, if you're giving yourself a
we don't have many though.
No, and that's because
oh my God, guys, I was just an older video of mine. If you've been with me for a while, you know that I went through it with LSA back in the day, and a video got recommended to me. My old video got recommended to me when I had the blonde hair, and we lived in the house that we had to move from. I was sitting there like, damn, Meli, you gave it to them bitches. Yeah, like you were going. It was called the Assumption Vlog, where Lipstick Alley, which is a forum where they talk shit. I love when old videos pop up. I know, right? But I was like, really like,
yo, I was like, damn, I look good. I thought I was fat back then.
I was like, oh, damn, you let them have it. Because I was like, assumption. You think that, da-da-da-da-da. And I was just letting them have it. And I remember that. And I'm like, damn, but I'm not on the radar. I'm not on the radar, and I'm happy I'm not on the radar.
I love it.
That is so cool because I'm able to, not be angry and aggressive. Every now and then, I will address somebody. Like if somebody comes, I'm only human, but
yeah, we all got levels, buttons.
I'm happy.
Me too, because drama sells.
I know, Amy, you have been. There's a lot of you that have been here for a long time, and you guys are the reason why
I was there with smoking bogey kilo and shit.
Yeah,
I was smoking bogeys back then.
No,
shit, right?
I don't think so. Nah? You had just quit when we really started.
I really started smoking cigarettes for that long. That's crazy.
Annoying Forums, Gossip Bakery. I mean, yep,
they
exactly. Exactly. But yeah, we've been through it all.
Listen, I hate, and I know they get a lot of views though. I hate the prank ones.
Really?
Yeah, because I think of myself like I couldn't be in a relationship where at any time,
oh my God,
I could be pranked. And then I'm getting out my character.
I wouldn't do that. Real. I wouldn't do that. I know.
I'm all mad and she pranking me.
Tanya, Miss Tanya D, if you missed the post, Tanya opened her website. I think she has a couple of them.
Oh,
Tanya.
Support your girl.
Put your link in the chat right now. Put 3 of them.
Girl playing.
I don't know. She has
got young Wayne dancing behind you.
She is really doing her thing. She has a lot of different items now that she's coming out with. And I want her to promote her website right now. Tanya, Miss Tanya freaking D.
Yes,
Miss Tanya freaking D. Post your link, Miss Tanya freaking D.
Where's Britt too? Because she's tomorrow's live. At least we know what we're doing tomorrow, right?
There we go. Wait, hold on a second.
What was Britt's name? The new name? Something.
Well, no, put www in front of it. I think if you put www. blah 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 crafts, whatever, it will post up there so that you could just click the link
and support, man. You already know, guys. Support. We're strong in numbers, guys. I'm telling you, we're strong in numbers.
Yeah,
unstoppable.
Oh, it didn't. How come it's not? All right, well, that's what it is. That's it right there. Usually it lets links go up there, maybe only YouTube links. Anyway, it's www.tdcrafts.myshopify.com, or it's www.tdcrafts.com, I thought. Anyway, just go on that link.
Just get it on there.
Show her some love.
Do it up.
She got
Don't think about it. Be about it.
She got some good stuff, and soon I will be rocking some.
And
of
she
her
deserves
stuff.
it. Tanya got
she
a
got
big
some
heart,
new caps
and she's
on
always
there.
giving. I always say
there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Right.
You got to support the people that.
Right there. Go click on the link.
She's
right
your
now.
modern day Robin Hood. You know what I'm saying?
There's definitely a lot. Yes, there is. And JD, when you come back with your podcast, let us know.
That's right, JD. And I expect to be a host real soon. Let's go.
Yeah, Kilo wants
a million views. Let's go.
Kilo wants to be.
I got shit I want to talk about.
Kilo got shit he wants
to
talk about.
My brain, I'm interesting.
You got to do the But wait, she's getting. What she said when she gets her braces off, she's gonna go live.
Who said that,
with her picture. Yeah.
With your perfect teeth, girl. You better go on there with your braces. Just kidding.
JB, that's right. Enough room for all. That's right.
That's right. Support the community. The bigger that we get, the more content that we can produce, the more difference we can make in the world. Let's make a difference.
JD is pretty. I don't know why she don't feel like she could come with her braces.
She real pretty. I never saw her before.
You know how many kids?
I don't know if I can use the word sexy because I couldn't use it with your mom.
You're not ever supposed to call another woman sexy.
I know. This guy.
Do you know? I'm not sure that
I do know. Because the only girl that's sexy in my eyes, it's my boo. Everybody says she alright. That's why I'll be like JD's cute. I'll be like, she alright. I gotta be hating real quick. Mm-hmm. She alright. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe we should get those braces
said JD
off.
JD is cute as a button. She's a natural.
I don't know. She alright.
Kilo, you see Kilo's on his where's that bottle at? Where'd you put that bottle?
Right there.
This is Kilo.
JD, she alright.
Listen, forgive my husband. He's halfway through the bottle.
I gotta protect myself. I gotta sleep. I can't be sleeping one eye open and shit. She good. She alright. You know what I'm saying?
Are you gonna put that thing together? tonight or no? Oh no, you're gonna.
That's
do
tomorrow's
tomorrow.
job. So tomorrow I'm gonna be doing another video.
I might do a video tonight though.
Putting things together and shit, because that's what I.
Oh yeah,
that's when I'm not at my sexiest.
See, that's gonna be hard, being a nurse and being a podcast.
Or.
What the fuck, Kilo? Kilo sure is feeling
With the
nice.
nurse,
Yeah.
Mr. JD is gonna be lucky tonight. Not just kidding. Just kidding. Let's be serious. We're all friends here. We can all hug each other.
You guys want to talk about
In a
anything else
non-sexual
before we
way.
get off? Because it's about 2 hours in.
Damn,
Or are we ready?
2 hours? God damn, that's 2 episodes of Cobra Kai. Damn, we've been on it.
I'm about to play some Modern Warfare, though.
Uh,
Guys, I
as
haven't
long
really
as
been.
I'm the Modern
Look,
Warfare.
Kilo got me this. He got me this, but
You ain't even said that.
nope.
That's because I got you that.
I just had two nips of Southern Comfort. I
Two
mean,
nips
I
and a
don't
skip.
want to feel like shit tomorrow. It's like
Two nips and a slip.
Yamaha junkie.
Let's go. You heard what I said, babe? That was fun.
2 nips and a slip.
And guess what's gonna slip? Your nips. That nip turns to that nip. You know what I'm saying? Well, let's end this. Let's wrap it up.
Shut up! It's not happening, Kilo. It's
Just
Sexy
kidding.
Saturday.
Oh, yeah, I gotta wait for tomorrow. It's another day. I just gotta wait one more day. That's what all I meant. I just said it's just tomorrow.
Anybody see any good movies?
Oh, no, it's not. And we out.
No.
You talking
Wait,
about movies and out.
movies. Oh, guys, if you have Lifetime, what did I tell you, Tanya? The series, the sneak. No, what was it, Tanya? Tanya, help me.
You ain't even thinking right.
Wait, I gotta go back to our chat. Hold on. Oh, okay. Nope, that's not it. Nope. What did I tell you was coming out tomorrow? I forgot the chick's name.
Yeah,
I forgot her name.
We ain't going in the room to see that shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay. Wait. Did you post it? As long as he isn't a violent drunk, it's all good. No,
That's right.
He's not a violent drunk. Thank God.
Totally opposite of violent.
Tony's not a violent drunk either. Thank God.
I don't like the word drunk. I don't believe that I'm drunk.
Okay, so the Gabby Petito story premieres on Lifetime tomorrow, guys.
You said Gabby Petito.
The Gabby Petito.
Petito? Who the fuck?
I thought her last name's Petito.
You never trust a man's name when his freaking
It's
name
a girl.
is Petito.
It's a girl.
Got you.
I'm a happy drunk. Yeah. Jay Hasten.
Jay, hey. Squad up. Squad up.
Man, we've been on for 2 hours though, guys. Oh snap, that's out already. Tomorrow on Lifetime. So if you have Lifetime, but I don't have Lifetime, but we got Cody. Can we watch it?
Just as close.
I'm a sleepy drunk.
Sleepy drunk? It's funny because sleepy rhymes with pee-pee. And that's how you wake up a sleepy drunk, with the pee-pee. Oh, you sleepy? Pee-pee? Not no more. The power in the pee-pee. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you think you sleepy? Rhymes with pee-pee. Bang, woke up. Oh, so she's like, oh shit, okay. You know what? I got 7 minutes. That's what's up.
Thank God minutes. The storm missed us. Jason said.
Yeah, definitely the storm. Yeah, the storm missed us. Thank God. I don't know what we was gonna do.
Anybody want to ask Kilo a question? He's lit.
Nah, Kilo's out.
Nah, he's
2
not.
hours.
Ask Kilo a
That's
question.
when I start stiffening up. Go. I gotta go. Oh shit! I gotta get out of here. It's my 2 hours. Oh yeah, that's my clock off. I gotta punch out. Going home. Going home. Old man Fred, he dead. He out. Let's go. We clocking out. Kilo clocking out. We clocking out.
Old man Fred.
That's how you gotta do it at work. You gotta start. Oh shit! Damn.
Get arthritis. That's right. When Kilo used to work at
my medicine
Subway. When Kilo used to work at Subway, I used to go there right like when he was about to clock out, and he used to say, "Oh, what time is it? Oh, arthritis kicked in."
Oh shit! Damn! Oh damn! Yep, gotta get out of here. As bad as I love you, motherfuckers, gotta go. I'm all tight now. I'm clocked out.
Stop! You look like your friend, bro. You look like a friend that looks like.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't look at.
Don't put a name to my disability.
Look.
Don't do that.
Look
Whoa! Eyes up here.
Look
Whoa!
Look at his bottle. He's about to make another drink, guys. I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble.
What bottle?
I'm in trouble. We might as well. You know what we should do? You wanna stop the live and go get back on?
No, I wanna stop the live and get back on you. That's what I want.
Don't clean anything, Meli.
Don't clean anything.
He's still right, Robin. I'm saying she said he's still trying to make Friday freaky. He must have not got the memo.
Technically, it's Sexy Saturday. What time is it?
It's not.
I think it's Sexy Saturday.
You smell good.
Oh yeah, that's part of the
trickery. You're sweating though,
Yo, bro, I'm doing too much. I'm doing way too much for the bum. Like, come on now.
Best 2 minutes of your life, Meli.
All I need is 7 minutes.
No.
Or 20 pumps. Whatever comes first.
No. When Kilo is drinking, Kilo lasts way too long
I'll be looking in the mirror at myself and be like...
That's what I hate, okay? When
funny.
He's drinking is when it lasts a lot. You know, you be drunk like, okay, all right, we're going to do this and then we going to go to bed, right? Nope.
You stupid.
When you real drunk, nah, you just like, you close your eyes and the room is spinning. And
I'm trying to last the whole
You want it to be over already, but he fucking blasts like...
I'm like, nope, the song's still going.
2 hours.
Jump on it. I'm looking at it like singing the chorus. Come ride it.
No, you don't be like that. Come on now, Kilo. Kilo, you killing me.
I'm lying.
You was last Club Shay Shay for a second here.
With the nipple tassels. Making it
salsa dancing. My husband's the same when he drinks. Oh God, Heather, please. Be telling him too.
Bro, fuck around.
And they don't listen, and they be so drunk they don't be getting the hint. Like, okay, I'm done.
Nope, we still singing. Come riding.
Now listen.
Nope,
I know that some ladies are like, well, how you complaining about that? But
yeah, that's true. Why are you?
Sometimes you want to have a
one day this shit ain't gonna work.
No.
One day I'm gonna be 88 years old, rubbing some soft ass motherfucker. And I'm still be doing my moves and shit. You better appreciate it. You better appreciate it while it's good. One day.
I hope so.
One day.
Nah, that'll be a sad day.
You talk about it's gonna be a tear in my eye and a pain in my head.
You won't even know.
A pain in my
You don't think that shit is still freaking working?
For my own good, I'm gonna have to.
Right? I think when you get old, when guys get old, do they like feel like they're still with it?
Y'all better make us feel like that.
Right? Why you out of breath, Kilo?
Huh?
You laughing too much. You all out of breath like an old man.
2 hours. We're almost at 3 hours now.
It's gonna be. Jason said, "Hello, L. It's gonna be a sad day."
One day, bro, for real, we're gonna be like, "Yo, really?" Like,
I feel like Jason. I feel like you'll still.
Can't we just cuddle and shit?
I feel like you'll still feel like it is, but it won't be.
Nah, it's gonna be. Nah.
Like muscles get weak. It's a muscle, so you probably gonna feel like it's strong. But it's not.
Nah, you're gonna know when it's weak.
But shit, us old ladies, how we gonna know?
Because it's gonna be weak. It's gonna be like
I don't know. I want to ask an old lady. I want to ask an old married couple. You know, I want to ask.
It'd be like a piece of bubble gum.
I want to ask an old. Stop. I want to ask an old married couple.
Nah,
like
I'm
real
good.
old.
I don't want to know that bad.
Do we know any old?
Nah.
You know Sabrina's mom and dad.
I'm good. Conversation change.
Are pervs. That's probably why old men are pervs. That's all they have left.
It's the mind. Because the body don't work no more. That's why they out there like, yo, I'll pay for it. $100? $100? See you naked for $100? I'll be your sugar daddy. That's why they pay for that.
Okay. So Jason said, yeah, it just won't want to work, but it will feel like it's working. Like, right? It will feel like it's like working. But you won't know it's not working.
A man knows when it's not working.
Well, he probably feels it, right?
Yeah, because he knows when he's at his maximus. When he's Ultimus Prime in it, he knows.
Married to our neighbor she met last week.
But
I'd imagine lots of crying.
Lots of crying.
I feel like when you're an old lady, you're not really gonna care. How's it work? I don't know. We need some old lady friends.
I'm good. I'll find out when I'm an old man.
I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really talk to my mom about stuff like that. Tanya, ask your mom.
I'm good. If you ask your mom, you crazy.
Guys,
there's some things
I need you guys to do some homework this weekend. I need you to ask your mothers and your fathers these questions. And then we're going to report back next Friday. Okay? Listen, at 80, you're doing the fake chow.
That's a whole lot of taking out your teeth and just letting your tongue go to action. That's like, when you at that age, it's like, yo,
the old ladies in her community are horny. But I'm saying, are they going to care? Like, if the wood is not.
At 80 years old? No, you're not going to care.
I didn't think so.
You're going to be like, either wood or twig. I'll take the twig. It's like, it's all good.
Wait, I hear men's libido dies off as women's increases. So wait, as you get older, your libido gets better.
You're going to be a horny old lady. I'm going to be
She said I could never ask my mom. I'm going to ask my mom.
Nah, we good. Where's this conversation going?
I'm going to ask my mom.
This is a weird conversation.
Old people. We're going to be old one day. Don't you want to know what's going to happen?
One day. By the time I'm old, we all old. So it's going to be all right. We all going to be like this together. Like,
see, I'll be afraid of Viagra.
We'll just be grinding and shit. Like we were 18 again.
My grandmother and granddad were in their late 70s and said they had 2 to 3 times a week.
That gives me hope. Thank you
so much for that.
Okay. Thank you so much for that.
Okay. And Jason said the women's libido goes up while the man stops working.
Yes.
So, you know.
That's when you buy a
knowing is good, penis. Right? We want to know. We want to know what to look forward to in the future.
You buy a bionic penis.
Shout out to the 50 likes in the chat.
Oh, word,
32 people. What a fun fact, right?
Let's go.
Can we ask our parents? We are going to ask our parents, and then we're going to report.
Let's not ask
we're going to report back.
Wait till we're old.
No. I need to know. Doctors create.
Grandma, Grandpa, go back to sleep.
Exactly. Yes, they did. So we. Yeah, but I heard when old women get older, their insides come out.
Well, that's when we say no. That's what's. It's good when your insides are in. You're like, we want them to be in. We're good. We are totally good.
Yeah, Kilo, visualize that for your sexy Friday, for your freaky Friday.
Suck that shit in. For 7 minutes.
Because they were getting a tennis elbow due to hysteria. Isn't it scary to start seeing our next generation up for dying soon? No!
I know, right?
Boomers 2 is up. Oh, Lord.
I know.
Oh, God, that was funny.
It's crazy. Like, what I be thinking is that it's crazy that we're the same age of our parents when we were young. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's what's crazy. It's like, damn. I thought they were so old, but they were really young. Because I'm young as shit. You know what I'm saying? And on that note, I'm out of here. Squad out, guys. I had fun with you guys. I hope you guys had fun with me. And not like that, though. That sounded weird. Hope you guys had fun with me. Psych. But yeah, so what we doing, babe? Saying goodbye or? Because if not, I'm going to have to stroll that way.
No, you're not.
Because I'm done. I think I hit my maximus.
Once the idiots die off, the regular people will emerge. That's funny. My sister works in a nursing home and said residents still sneak into each other's rooms for sexy time.
That gives me hope.
No, we're getting into some good stuff. Good night, Kilo.
That gives me hope. Squad out, guys.
You ain't leaving.
You guys hang out with us.
You ain't leaving.
Yeah, I got some things I want to do.
What the fuck you need to do?
I don't know, but something else. I'm tired, though.
He ain't tired.
2 hours and 13 minutes. That's 2 Cobra Kais.
Wait,
and
I gotta finish my cigarette.
I feel like I reached my maximus.
I put these lashes on, though.
It looks good, girl. Real good.
I did my face, guys. Today. And I had the biggest freaking alien coming out of my face all week. So don't laugh at me.
That's the hard part.
Don't laugh at me when you see the alien saying hi to y'all. Okay? Because it'll be there. You'll see it. It's going away now. Where you going?
I'm gonna go.
Come on.
I'll see you guys tomorrow, guys. I'm out.
You ain't seeing nobody tomorrow.
Where
are you going?
Over here.
Thank God for my eyebrows. Thank God I know how to color in my eyebrows, right, guys? Because for real, these eyebrows are fucking hit. Look at them. Look at them. Guys, my mom is getting Botox in her lips. She's getting lip fillers for her birthday. So I think I'm going to go with her. He's drunk. He's so drunk. Look at him. He almost finished the bottle. So I think I'm going to go with her. She's going to get her lips done to get the lines out for her 60th birthday bash. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Yamaha. They want Fleet Girl. Yeah, Kilo, he's nice. He's nice. I wonder if we stand long enough before he gonna come back here talking about, come on, baby. You should have heard him last weekend. Come on, it's Friday. And last Friday, I was right. Actually, he got some last Friday. Okay, he was lucky. And good thing he pursued it, because the next day I got my period. So he was lucky. I was like, boy, you sure were lucky. You know, it was one of them times where I'm like, fine. Come on. Uh-huh. She about to do it. She's gonna go to the same place where I got this thing done. And we'll see. I don't know. I told her, I'm like, your lips are gonna be big for a second. So hopefully they go down by the time her birthday comes. But my mother, okay, so it was going to be, I was thinking maybe a surprise party, but then I was thinking, no, this is her 60th and she wants this. So I was like, nope, she's going to be in on it because I want it to be as perfect as what she wants, right? I want her to invite everybody and anybody she wants. I booked her the place. I paid for it. We got the, let me show you that. Do I have it in here? I don't know. Anyway, I got her a little tiara. I got the decorations. We got the food. It's big. It's big. Yeah, she's 60. Yeah. Well, my mother had me at 18, 19. I think she was just 19. And she was a single mom she was a single mom after I was 5. She was a single mom because my father was on drugs and all that other shit. But she's the best she could. But anyway, yeah, she's a young mom. But yeah, that should be fun. And Layla should be there. Yup. And then my sister came along. 19 years later, my sister came along. 18 years later, my mother was pregnant. And she did not even think. She was 39 and she was pregnant with my sister. So yeah, it is going to be fun because she got all the drinks. She got these games. She was like, I don't want to just be sitting there and talking. We need to play some games. So she got these games. And of course, I'm going to be recording it. And you guys are going to be a part of that. So that is in like 2 weeks. And because I'm working, I am kind of losing track of when it's coming. And I'm like, oh shit, my mother's birthday's coming and I have to prepare. But yeah. Yep. I remember the day that my mom found out she was pregnant. I told her she was pregnant. She was in the car and she was like, I can't see really good and my boobs hurt. And I'm like, oh my God. Or she said something. I was like, oh my God, Mom, I think you're pregnant. And I was pregnant with Tony already. Meli, you seem different. I do. I seem different. How different? How different does Meli seem? Is it a good different? Or is it bad different? I think it's the work. It's probably the work. But yeah, so she went and she took a pregnancy test and she was saying that no, I can't be pregnant because she didn't get pregnant in 19 years. And then all of a sudden she came back and she was pregnant. Like, you a boss. I am a boss. At my job, I'm a boss. I am. I'll be doing the dang thing. Be running shit. No, thank you. That makes me feel good though. It's a good feeling. It is. What you talking about, Tanya? No, she doesn't. See, you know I haven't drank in a minute. I drank 2 of these and I'm drunk. I'm drunk. Maybe that's why I look different. Seem different. I'm trying to see if Kilo comes back. What? I seem different? Okay. Yamaha and JD said I seem different. I need to know. I'm happy. I'm happy. I appreciate that. Maybe it's the liquor, guys. I don't know. I told you guys, like, I do feel different. I do. I feel like I went through some shit. I really, really went through some shit. And it is Yamaha. I think it really is. Even though there's some days that I feel like, am I going to make it through today? You know? And there's some days when I come home and I'm like, fuck, can I really do this? And I say to myself, yes, you have to do it. You have no choice. You have no choice because this is for you. This is for me. It's not for anything else, because really my husband is Kilo is very supportive. And if I felt like I couldn't, like, he would step up his game. He would take over. And that's what men are for. Like, you know, but it's been many, many years. And I knew if I didn't get it together, if I didn't do this for me, and just go and take the leap and just do it, that I would be failing myself. It is Anchor. So anyway, I can't wait to go back. Nursing needs to fast forward a bit. Yeah, until you start doing it and you're like, oh my God, but it'll be rewarding for you. You know, I don't know how long you've been out of work, JD, but it's been a long time for me. And I've never found a job that I felt so complete at. Really. And I really don't know. This job might take me to so many different places, like in levels. I have no idea. Like, I don't. I'm just kind of just going with the flow and feeling good. And never mind, the paycheck makes me feel even better. Going on 2 years. So yeah, but you've been in school, you know, you've been working so hard. But yeah, peaceful and polished. I did my face today. Before I got on, I wasn't feeling good today. And I talked about that earlier in the live, but before I got on, I was like, you know what? It's Friday, and I'm going to make it feel like a Friday. I'm glad you came back too, Nikki. It's that mental break for me. I need it for my sanity. Yeah. Yo. Welcome back, Nikki. But I'm learning. I'm still learning in life. You know, we never get too old to just learn new things ourselves, really. Welcome back to the tube. You have a lot of catching up to do. Yes, thumbs up the live if you haven't already. All right, guys. So we've been on for almost 2.5 hours. And I gotta go make sure my husband's not passed out on the porch. Hell, the 40s would be about the learning. Yes, I think when I hit 40, I was like, hold on a second. Where am I going? What am I doing? And then Laylo leaving for college, I was like, what the fuck are you doing, Meli? What are you doing? There has to be more than this. And that's when I said, you know what? I'm applying. I'm going for it. And it was the hardest. Kilo's out drooling. Yes, check out Tanya's link. Yes, I've been on for a minute. If you missed the beginning of the live, you might want to rewind. We talked about some real shit. And but it was a good live. It was a good live, and I'm glad I came on. And I will be on next Friday if I can. Regardless of if I'm tired or not, I'm gonna make sure that every Friday feels like a Friday. So yes, good night, Flipsiders. I love you mucho. Until the next live or video, probably video because I'm probably not gonna go live. I will catch you on the flip side. I think Monday I have a live. I know Monday I have a video scheduled, and then I think Wednesday I have a video scheduled. So I'm still here, guys. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.